Lowry Field. Andrews band's playing the school song.
And now, the Lubbock High School alma mater, played by the Westerner Marching Band.
Yeah, I can hear you, Chase.
All right, mic check if you're watching. Just let us know if you can hear us okay. We're here live in Lubbock, and Lubbock High is now, their band's playing their school song. Both teams are about to come out on the field. And it looks like we're going to have kickoff in about 6-7 minutes. All right, Trini Leal said we're a little bit quiet. So, Mr. Trini, can you hear me better now?
Mic check, Trini.
Thank you, Mr. He-Man. All right. Rudy Diaz on the live stream. We're good to go, Bubba.
All right, Chase, let's talk a little bit about what we've got coming up. You know, Mustangs are 2-2. Tough loss to Seminole last week. We've beaten Canyon Randall 32-29. We beat Greenwood 41-28. Our losses were to Monahans 47-28 and to Seminole 34-26. Turnover, like we talked about in the podcast the other day, turnovers and penalties really killed the Mustangs in their two losses. Really bit us last week. But this is a get-right game against the Westerners tonight. We really need to execute, not turn the ball over, because we've got a big one next week against Canyon High and Andrews.
Yeah, this is, if you're going to have a get-right game on your schedule, this one's it. Now, I will say this about Lubbock High. They do have
good-looking players.
They got some good-looking players. We're going to go ahead and make a moment of silence.
Hope I'm not disturbing you, but this is my place.
No, you're fine.
Who y'all with? I'll have to call the police officers up here then.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Because this is enemy territory.
It is. Yes, sir.
Have a safe trip home when you can.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I still got another ball game to go.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Who's the second?
All right, so now the captains are coming out, fixing to come out to midfield.
Now, direct your attention to the center of the field, where the captains of each team, along with the officials, are meeting for the traditional coin
tried
toss.
to win last time, but they just didn't make it.
Who's that?
Estacado.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a good game, though, wasn't it?
Well, still the last quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, Monterey and Abilene ought to be a real good game.
The captains for the visiting Mustangs are number 1, Davian Ordonez. Number 3, Jet Fisher. Number 4, Juan Hernandez. Number 7, Aiden Olivas. And number 55, Tate Gore. The captains for the Westerners are number 3, Trini Tiarina. Number 21, Jackson Kuhn. Number 42, Zeke Rodriguez. And number 55, Keegan Davis.
Getting ready for the coin flip here. Got about 5.5 minutes before kickoff.
And it's a real hot day. We lucked out to get over here up
In the shade.
up by the booth,
On the
up on the
concourse.
concourse.
Yeah.
has won the toss and will receive.
All right, Mustangs will be on defense first. Lubbock High won the toss.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
I mean, I get to play by play.
Yes, sir.
When Lubbock High scores, you got
Yes, yeah, we will. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, but we're getting ready to kick it off here.
And it looks like we're going to be on defense first. Now, we have watched Lubbock High play a couple times this year. Looks like their freshman quarterback. They have a freshman quarterback.
Yeah, he was real quick, had some really good plays against Big Spring before he got hurt. And like we mentioned earlier, they do have some good-looking athletes. They're 2-2. They've beaten Lakeview and
Socorro.
El Paso Socorro, and they've lost to Big Spring and to Levelland.
All right, let's see which team wants to come out first. I think Lubbock High is going to be coming out first. Beautiful stadium here at Lowry Field. They've really redone this some years back.
Put a lot
Very
of money
nice,
into
top notch.
Very nice.
I remember playing back here in the 90s, and a whole different deal.
Yeah.
Here comes the Westerners. And now Cap Rock being jammed by the Mustangs, and they're about to come out of the tunnel, folks.
Yeah, this is an unusual 4 o'clock kickoff because all these teams up here share this stadium, so it is a little hot today, but let's hope that works in the Mustangs' favor. It's about 98 degrees at kickoff.
Should be national anthem and then kickoff.
For the presentation of colors as we honor America and those who support our freedom at home and abroad. Today's colors are being presented by the Lubbock High School Junior Navy ROTC unit. National anthem will be played by the Lubbock High Marching Band under the direction of Dallas Bayless.
All right, we are about ready for kickoff.
strike one.
So, like we mentioned, the Mustang, Lubbock High won the toss. They'll be receiving. Looks like the Mustangs will be defending the south goal. And You know, like we talked about in the podcast earlier in the week, Chase, the defense has really played well all year long. They're going to have a test with some of the skilled people from Lubbock High, but let's see if we can get a 3-and-out and get on offense.
All right, Chris, so before this game starts, let's go ahead and get me and your score predictions for the game. Chris, what do you have?
I'm going to say Andrews 35, Lubbock High 21.
All right, and I'm going Andrews 70-14. That's what I got.
I hope we have a good offensive game like that. I do.
Maybe a 4 o'clock game in the heat's just what we need.
Maybe so.
All right, looks like the officials now are coming out to midfield,
Mm-hmm.
and they're about ready to get this thing rocking.
Andrews be kicking off from right to left, defending the south goal. Like I said, let's see if we can come out and get us a quick 3-and-out, get on offense, and see what we can get going. I really think if we could get up 2 or 3 scores, I really think that benefits us. So let's see what we can do.
All right, so I got Quita Williams and Arlene Broyles. Can y'all hear us okay? Or we need to turn it up just a little bit.
Kicking off for the Mustangs, number 8, Dalen Jeff Coates.
Jeff Coates will be lining up to kick off for the Mustangs. I guess Jared Cargill, the Mustangs' normal kicker, I guess he's still out with an injury.
All right, can everybody hear us out there pretty good? Let us know. Let us know.
All right, well, here we go. Deep kick, be fielded by the Westerners. Oh, it went through his hands, and it's going to be back inside the 5. He picks it up, and he's going to be swarmed by a group of Mustangs. Looks like we got a hold that wasn't called, and he is swarmed at the 2 by a host of Andrews Mustangs.
He's going to be down at the 2-yard line. Wait, they're going to give him the 3.
What a fantastic opening kickoff for the Mustangs. He picked it up, and it looked like he had a block around this corner coming down and couldn't make it and tried to cut back, and he was met by a host of white jerseys.
All right, Chris, let's see what we do here. It'd be nice to start off with a good defensive turnover here.
Can't start off much better than that on opening kickoff.
Remember last week we kind of started the game off with a fumble. All right. See what the Westerners are going to come out.
Looks like they're in a tight set. Quarterback's under center. They're just going to go quarterback sneak, and he doesn't have a whole lot, maybe a yard.
He's going to gain 2 on the play.
Bring up a 2nd and about 8 or 9 for Lubbock High from their own 4-yard line.
On the carry for the Westerners, number 55, Keegan Davis.
Looks like they've got some type of goal line package in, just trying to get some room. Be 2nd and 8 for the Westerners from their own 5.
All right, they're going to come back out again, a real top formation.
Tight set. Now they're going to switch out into, looks like they're doing something a little
5
different.
wide. Big boy behind. He's
going to go right up the middle. No,
he's looking back to pass.
I don't know what
he's
they're
going to try to throw it down the field.
Oh, it's almost picked off by Jet
off.
Fisher. That was a weird-looking play. He kind of took it, went to the right, and kind of sat there for a second and floated it over the middle. Great play by free safety number 3, Jet Fisher. Got 3rd and 8. Big play here for the Mustang
All right,
defense.
so now they got the freshman quarterback back in. Looks like those are probably scripted plays they were trying to get us on to come out with. Let's see what happens here.
Looks like
and it looks like we're going to jump off sides. They're going to throw it deep on the first play. Good play by Ordonez there to knock the ball away. But it's going to bring up. It's going to be about
3rd and about 5, 4.
3rd and about 3.
On the defense. 5-yard penalty.
Well, that's kind of right off the bat. Penalty bug bit us again. Let's see if we can recover. Be 3rd and about 4 for the Westerners at their own 10. Had a 3-and-out stop there. Let's see if we can overcome that penalty.
All right. They got trips up top. And they try to draw us off, and they offsides again.
We're offsides again.
And now we are chasing the quarterback around. He's going to fling it down the field.
And they completed it.
And they completed it for about a 12-yard gain.
Yeah, I don't know, Chase. That's 2 plays in a row where the Mustangs jumped off sides. Not what you want to see right out of the gate. Let's see if they can regroup. See if we can regroup. Try it again.
All right, that's going to bring the ball out to the 24-yard line. First down and 10. Western's trips up to the top of the quarterback. He's going to look out there. He's going to throw the quick screen. And Jet Fisher, nice play. And the Mustangs get out there. It looks like they're going to lose
about
yardage
3
on the play.
Yeah, that was just a quick screen, and didn't have a lot of blocking out there, and he danced around and was swarmed under. Second and 13 for Lubbock High at their own, 11-yard line?
That's going to be at the 21 and a half.
21 and a half.
They got this spread, 2 receivers one way. It looks like now they're going to bring trips back down to the bottom. They will come back to that later, and they'll try to fake that little screen and go deep with it. See if the Mustangs are prepared for it. All right, quarterback, he's looking. He's going to hand it right up the middle to Big Boy. And Big Boy's rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling. He's still going almost out to the 50-yard line. A lot of arm tackling up high. We're going to have to get that Big Boy down low.
Yeah, not to start the Mustang D wanted after having them on a 3rd and long from inside their 5. 2 consecutive penalties, and we've given up a big play. Let's see if they can't get their act together and start over. 1st and 10 for Lubbock High at the 44-yard line.
2 receivers up top, 2 down to the bottom. Running back to the right of the quarterback. He's a big boy, big running back. All right, he's going to straight drop. They're going to run the screen out here, and he's just going to overthrow the receiver down here. And there, he had a little bit of room.
Yeah, the receiver was breaking in, and the quarterback just threw it over his head. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Lubbock High at the 44-yard line. 47.
And it looks like they kind of watched our film from last week, and they're trying to get rid of the ball quickly.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, those.
It'll be 2nd down and 10. Looks like Andrew's going to bring the blitz, and they're going to run Big Boy. He's got some room to the outside. There we go. We go low that time. We can get him.
Got about 3, so it'll be 3rd and 7 from Lubbock High for midfield. Big 3rd down play for the Mustangs right here. Need to get a stop and get the ball back.
Good play there. You got that Big Boy coming, and that's where you got to get those big running backs. You got to get them low. And it looks like he's going to come off the field. A little bit gimpy. Hope he's okay.
Well, the Mustang defense has another opportunity to get him off the field. Let's see if they can rise to the occasion. Lubbock High's completed 2 third downs so far in this drive.
3rd down and 7. Let's see if don't jump off sides here. See if we can stay back. See if we can get us a pick right here. Get some pressure on that quarterback. All right, they got a guy coming in motion. He's going to fake it. They're going deep.
He had a man,
wide open, but
busted coverage. I don't know. The cornerback had his eyes in the backfield and let the receiver run right by him. We're lucky he overthrew that.
We got lucky there, right there. Yep, it was Raider Harvey. He had his eyes in the backfield on that little play action. But luckily,
they're going for it. 4th and 7. They're going to quick kick
7.
it. They might quick kick it. No, looks like they're going to go for it.
All right. Let's see if we can get
now they're going to try to get us to jump again. Then they're going to quick kick it.
8:31 here in the first quarter. All right, let's see what they do here. They're going to drop back. They're going to go for it. Quarterback drops back. He's going to look to run.
He's got plenty of room.
Oh, he slides down short.
Yeah, he had the first
short.
down.
He had it.
He had it, and he slid too early.
That's one thing about being a freshman.
Yeah. The quarterback broke loose, had plenty of room. He had the first down easily, and he slid about 3 yards early, and that'll give the ball back to the Mustangs. Mustangs real fortunate there, Chase.
All right, Chris. Defense, any way we get it, we'll take it. What's the first play? What will you come out running?
I'd throw the play action pass.
All right, right here I'd come out, and I'd run the sweep with Jay Sean. Let's see what we do here. We've been talking about this all day. They're going to come out. Let's see what they do. And it's going to be a straight dive up the middle. And it looks like it's going to be Mion's going to go right up the middle for a gain of 2 yards.
On the carry for the Mustangs. Combining on the stop for the Westerners, number
Bring up 2nd down and 8.
And number 55, Keegan Davis.
Tate Gore breaks the huddle. He comes out, gets ready. Here comes the line up to the ball. And here we go. And it's going to be a play action pass. Olivas is looking, but too much pressure. He's going to go down. And actually down the field that time, Westerners had pretty good
coverage,
protection.
Aiden didn't have any protection that play. He was running for his life, and they sacked us, so it'll be 3rd and 11.
The play brings up 3rd down and
Yeah, this slot T offense, Chase, we have to be able to run the ball effectively. Let's see if we can't figure something out here.
All right, they're going to come out here. All right, here comes the counter back to Jay Sean, and he's got a huge hole, and he's going to dive forward. They're going to come up. It's going to be about fourth down and 1. Chris, what do you do here? Do you punt it or do you go for it?
I'd go for it. I'd run the sweep. We need momentum bad.
And it looks like it's actually a really bad spot there.
4th and 3.
And bad spot by the officials, but they're the ones that make the call. It's going to be 4th down and about
3.
Yeah, it's going to be about 3. It looks like Andrew's going to come out and go for it.
Big play here for momentum's sake.
He's coming out. Let's see what they do. Jay Sean comes in motion. They're going to give it to the fullback
There
right
he
at the
goes.
middle. He's got some room. He's going to come. He's going to cut it
To
back.
the outside.
He's got some
going to
blockers.
score.
Come
Touchdown,
on, let's
Andrews
go.
Mustangs, baby! Mark Saiz, 50-yard
Touchdown,
run.
baby.
So he kind of fooled us all. They gave it to Saiz, the trap. Lubbock High was looking outside, and he wasn't touched until he got into the end zone.
And one thing right there, he did a great job of weaving in and out of his blocks.
Following his blockers, yeah.
Good play call, good execution. And one thing that I did see after the touchdown, I've never liked when the kids jump up and they high-five each other.
They get hurt.
We actually had quarterback go down up there. I hope he's okay. And it looks like
Special teams.
they're going to block the kick. And, yep, the special teams is something that really need to work on. And has been a tad bit lacking so far this season. Hopefully we can keep working on it, get better at it. Yeah, I don't know how many times I've seen those guys, even in professional and college, they jump up to give each other that high five or that chest bump, and they come down on their knee wrong or their ankle wrong.
Can't do that.
And
it's just
not one of the things that I personally like.
I've seen several in the NFL. I've seen people blow out their knees, tear their ACLs doing that. So hopefully nobody was hurt. But yeah, no, that 4th down call was trap play. Lubbock High was looking outside. Saiz followed his blocks, went about 46 yards for the Mustang touchdown. PAT missed at 6-0 Andrews with 6:30 left in the first quarter.
And we're getting set for the kickoff after that was Saiz.
Yeah.
Saiz, I don't know. I'm going to say about 47 yards.
Yeah.
All right, now Mustangs kicking off here.
Deep kick, fielded at the 10, and he's going to bring it to.
Looks like he won.
He's kind of hesitant there, and he's got a block to get the corner, and there he'll be taken out of bounds about the 26-yard line. Lubbock High will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26. We've got some extracurriculars going on down there.
Number 6, Colton Stewart, and number 9, Caden Mendoza.
Let's see if the Mustang defense can regroup and get a 3 and out here. We got lucky on that last drive. They had some openings, and they kind of shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, that's a weird thing is that quarterback probably could have run for another
10 yards,
5 or 10 yards, and he just
I don't know what.
We got the old school swinging gate here, and
get about 7 yards. They lined up in a swinging gate and just pitched it out to the quarterback, and he weaved up to about 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1 for Lubbock High.
Lubbock High's come out here in 2 drives and trying some trickeration.
Yeah.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd down and 1.
Gain of 9 on 1st down.
Yeah, they're pulling out all the stops here.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 1. Looks like it's going to be a run play to a big number 42. He's going to get to the outside.
Pick up about 3.
And he's going to get the first down. Pick up about 3 on the play.
Zeke Rodriguez, the ball carrier for a Wienersnitzel. 1st down.
And that is 2 running backs in a row. Big boys. He's down on the field, folks. We're going to go ahead and go silent here. Hope he's okay.
Providence Medical Group Care Center reminds fans of both teams during injury timeout.
Yeah, we hope that young man's okay.
Just to let everybody know, we're here silent right now. Got a player for Lubbock High is down. They're checking on him. Looks like a leg injury. It looks like the Andrews players are all getting together to say a prayer for this player that's down on the field. All right, and they got him up to his feet.
Looks like he's up on his feet. Good deal.
Never like to see any of these young athletes get hurt.
He's walking off. Looks like maybe a hand injury.
Looks like he's holding his hand or his wrist. Hope he's okay.
So glad to see him walk off under his own power. It'll be 1st and 10 for Lubbock High at their own 40-yard line. We got 5:44 left in the first quarter. Mustangs up 6-0.
It looks like we have Juan Hernandez, defensive end. Guillermo is going to be defensive tackle. Ranger Harvey is also in there at the other defensive end. And they're going to drop back to pass. They're going to throw a quick pass over the middle to number 3, and it's going to be completed for about a 7-yard gain.
Number 3, Trinity Arena.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 3, and looks like Lubbock High wants to go quick.
We're kind of playing off of them, kind of giving them that underneath stuff, and they've taken advantage so far.
Well, I think on that first drive, that long pass, they threw a couple of them. It kind of backed us off a little bit, maybe a little bit hesitant to come up. All right, they got trips down at the bottom. They try to draw us off sides. Now they're going to look over to the sideline. And now they're getting their play. Looks like now they're going to move 2 of the receivers up to the top. They're going to go trips up top. And there's that big number 10 that we watched on film that looked really good, that broke a couple of long runs. And they're going to run him right up the middle.
He's got the corner.
And he's going to get a nice stiff arm there.
We missed some tackles there, and that'll be a 1st down for the Lubbock High Westerners. We had him for about a 2-yard gain, and he ran through our arm tackle and muscled his way up for about 10 yards.
You know, when you see those big running backs sitting at 6'2" or 3, it's always easier to go low than trying to get them up high. So maybe we'll figure that one out. Tight trips to the top. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. Quick toss out to number 10. We got some great pursuit. We're out there. We got a bunch of Mustangs wrapping them up. You got Jet Fisher. Let's say who else there? Adolfo Valles. You got Juan Hernandez, Ranger Harvey, all out there.
Picked up about 1, so it'll be 2nd 9 for Lubbock High at the Mustang 45.
All right, defense, let's stiffen up here. Let's go. Here we go. All right, they're going to send a man in motion. They're going to throw it right out to him. And
Good
get
tackle.
him low.
Good
Get him
tackle.
low.
Who was
Great
that?
tackle. That's going to be, I
Adolfo
think that's
Valles.
Adolfo Valles.
Coming up from his free safety position, great open field tackle for a loss of 1. Be 3rd and 10 for Lubbock at the 46-yard line. Mustangs have an opportunity to get off the field. Need a big play here.
Right here, we got to be disciplined. Don't jump off sides. They like to do that a lot.
We've got our yearly allotment of offsides penalties. Yeah, we don't need any more.
All right, Lubbock in tradition. Oh, almost got us. Nope, they do quick snap it, but it's going to be picked off.
Brady Kelly.
Brady Kelly.
He's got some blockers on the sideline. Knocked down at the 36. Great play by linebacker Brady Kelly. Do we have a flag on the field? No, we do not.
No, we do not. Right there, Lubbock High thought that they drawed us off sides. We did not get in the neutral zone, and then they threw one up for grabs. Easy peasy pick. And Mustangs are going to take over here. Let's see if we can go down and score another one.
Yeah. Good play by linebacker Brady Kelly. Long rangey kid, used those long arms to snatch it out of the air. Nice return, set up shop at the 36.
All right, Tate Gore's going to break the huddle and come out. Let's see what the Mustangs have in store. Here comes the line out quickly. Aiden Olivas is going to keep it up the middle.
It's not much there.
And looks like he's going to gain about 1 yard on the play. That's that little quarterback counter back to the other side. It's kind of like it's like a bootleg counter off tackle.
You know, as we've moved on during the year and we've gotten on film, teams are scouting us, and we've had a real hard time the last couple of weeks blocking teams up front. That's something we've got to get figured out.
All right, here we go. Aiden Olivas comes back out, and it's going to be a handoff straight
Fullback,
to the fullback
hang
size.
on to the ball.
And he's going to be knocked down.
Got about 5
yards on the play. That's going to bring up third down in about 3. Third down and 3. Nice looking play. It actually looks like the counter to Jay Sean. You spin around, you hand it to the fullback, but it's not a traditional off guard. It's kind of off tackle.
I thought he was going to get more yards than that when he broke the line of scrimmage.
All right, third down and 3. Let's see what the Mustangs have in store. And we got 2 guys moving.
They didn't
call. Yes,
they
did.
called it.
They called it. Jay Sean's going to break it to the outside.
Jay Sean, because
that's going to be coming back. Andrews had 2 men moving at the same time. 2 running backs, fullback, and the other halfback were moving at the same time.
Well, back to the same deal, Chase, that we've been talking about is the penalties.
On the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still third.
That's 3 here in the first quarter, and just things we've been doing all year long.
So we go from taking a 30-yard run off the board. Now it's going to bring up a long third down and 8. And
that's what we talked about.
In the games that we've struggled, this has kind of been what's been hurting us.
In this offense, you cannot be behind the chains and be successful. Let's see what we can pull out of our bag.
All right, Andrews is going to come out. And it's going to be a handoff to DeBose.
Oh,
he's going to cut it back. It kind of faked the cameraman out. He's got a chance to go.
He's going to score, folks. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And let's see, they're going to call him out
of bounds at the 1
yard line.
That was about a 60-yard run by sophomore tailback Jay Sean DeBose. Showed some speed and some vision.
I apologize, folks. That faked me out. I thought the fullback had the ball. I couldn't tell who had it.
It looked like he kicked the pylon, so I kind of thought he was in, but they're marking him down at the 1. So big run by DeBose on a 3rd and 8. Mustangs up 6-0, hungry for more, looking to punch us in.
I would like to say keep it simple and maybe just a quarterback sneak here, but we'll see what we do.
There's nobody over the center. Quarterback sneak, he just walks in.
And we got 2 guys moving once again.
I don't
think they called it.
Touchdown.
And that's going to be a touchdown, and that is going to be the backup fullback, Chavez, number 12 for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I think we got away with one there. It looked like we had 2 men moving, but we'll take it.
Yeah, we had one of the running backs flinched, but hey, we shall take it. Andrews now going to come out and go for 2. Try to make this, it's 12-0, try to make it a 14-0 deficit. See what we got. Jay Sean comes in motion. It's going to be a pitch out to him. And
didn't get a lot of blocking out there, did he?
No. And
got stuffed again on the PAT.
Not sure if he was tired from the run before, but he wasn't running very fast on that play. Maybe he was looking for the cutback, but that's going to make the lead 12-0 for Andrews here in the first quarter, and we have a minute and 28 left.
Mustangs are going to have to get their PAT situation figured out. Hopefully we'll get Cargill back here pretty soon.
The third floor press box for the entire 2023 Lubbock ISD football season. Coming in, experience a friendly
Well, if the offense has had 2 possessions and they've scored, we've had some penalties, which we don't want to see, but we were able to overcome it. It hasn't hurt us, yeah.
Exactly.
Let's see if we can go the rest of this game without a penalty. I'm gonna call it and say we will. 12-0 Mustangs. 1:28 left in the first quarter. Mustangs had 2 possessions, scored on both. Lubbock Highs had the ball and turned it over on downs their first possession, and we had a Brady Kelly pick the last possession that set up the DeBose 60-yard run that led to the touchdown.
And we had a question from Jamie Padilla, and not sure about Cali Torres. I do know that Cargill is not kicking. We have not seen him out here. They got a little razzle-dazzle reverse. He's got a little room.
Out to the 36.
And that's a good tackle there by the sophomore, number 44 for Andrews.
Saldivar.
Nice play, nice play. And that's going to set up Lubbock High Westerners on a decent return.
Yeah, special teams are big, man. It's a weapon.
Special teams can win you close ball games. That usually separates the good teams from the great ones is a couple of special teams play here and there.
Mm-hmm. They're in the swinging gate again, so let's see what we got. Yeah, Lubbock High's pulling out all the stops here in the first quarter.
Let's see what they do. Just got a center and the quarterback there, and the guy's going to come in motion. And they're going to fake it. Now they're just going to go deep down the field, and he throws it out of bounds.
He had a step on Damien out there at the cornerback, but the quarterback just threw it out of bounds. Be 2nd 10 for Lubbock High at their own 36-yard line.
And just to let everybody know, I think the first live stream game that we did, we actually were running really low on the batteries and had some issues. Last game we didn't have any. All right, so Lubbock High is running the big boy. He's going to break a tackle, then he's going to get past another one.
Got it to
and
the
now
outside.
He's going to get to
off
the edge.
The races.
And Ordonez is going to chase him down and run him out of bounds.
I think Juan Hernandez and Raider Harvey missed 2 tackles at the line of scrimmage, and he got around the corner, picked up about 30 yards.
So at halftime, we're going to look at our battery situation, and if we're good, we'll go ahead and leave the band playing. If not, folks, we'll shut it down and
fire it back up.
Fire it back up in the second half. Low, he's going to take the snap. He's under pressure.
Uh-oh.
And it should have been a block in the back. We don't get the call. He's going to throw it out of bounds.
Yeah.
And get rid of it. Great pressure there.
Good pressure.
By Juan Hernandez.
Brings up 2nd 10 for Lubbock High at the Mustang 40. You know, the Mustang defense will have a couple of good plays and get them in 2nd or 3rd and long, then we'll give up a big play.
Well, it's a chess match. You got coaches over there looking, calling plays, and sometimes you call good ones.
We're offsides
and we get
again.
offsides again, and they're just going to take a shot deep down the field, and it's going to be a free 5 yards.
That's the 3rd offsides penalty on Andrews in the first quarter.
And right there, he got Juan Hernandez to jump off sides, and now you got I'll tell you what, Andrews is taking a timeout, and Coach Harvey does not look happy.
He can't be happy. This is 3 in 1 quarter.
This timeout is presented by
That's those kind of things that get you beat when you're playing a good ball club.
So that'll give them bring up a 2nd and 5 whenever they come back out.
Our Lubbock Independent School District wishes to thank our radio sponsors, Optimum, AGB, and South Plains College. Be sure to tune in as you watch today's game. The Mustangs and Westerners can be heard on 1340 AM, 103.9 FM, with Robert Moreau and Coach
Okay,
Mark Moreau.
after the timeout, hopefully Coach Harvey
On the Texas Sports Marketing Network.
had some words of encouragement for the defense. Maybe we won't jump off sides again. 2nd 5 for the Westerners at their Mustang 35-yard line.
All right, they got 2 receivers up top, 2 down at the bottom. Bottom slot receiver is going to come across the motion. They're going to give it to big number 10. right up the middle.
Bad
and he's
angle.
going to break a tackle.
Bad angle.
And he's going to get to the sideline, try to make a hurl. He's going to be knocked out.
Yeah, the free safety came up to make a play and just took an inside angle and let him get outside.
Good little run there. That's the guy that we watched a couple of weeks back against Big Spring. And good-looking kid there. All right, they're going to send him out in motion. He's looking. The quarterback,
buried
goodness
back
gracious.
at the 30-yard line. Was that Jet Fisher on a
Let's
safety
see.
blitz?
I'm trying to see who that is. That was number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9 for the Mustangs.
Mendoza.
And it looks like we have someone else, number 51. I'm not sure who that is. Maybe somebody that they had brought up. All right, they're going to throw one out here on the little screen.
Were we offsides again?
And it looks like we have a flag. Not sure what that is. I have a feeling that's going to be on that's Julian Valenzuela. It's hard to see the numbers out here, folks.
The yellow numbers on white jerseys?
Yeah, yellow numbers on white jerseys. Kind of difficult.
I think it looks like it. Let's see.
That's Julian Valenzuela, senior linebacker.
Okay, so that was false start on Lubbock High.
5-yard penalty. Still second down.
So that'll move him back.
And was that the other one? Was that Colton Stewart?
Penalty decline.
Yes.
Result of the play. Third down.
They decline it? Yeah. So it'll be third and about 16 for the Westerners.
Yep, 3rd and 16.
The Mustang 29.
Need a big stop right here. And to be honest with them, this is probably the way things are looking. It's going to be 2-down territory.
That's going to bring us into the first quarter, folks. Mustangs up 12-0.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Mustangs 12, Westerners 0. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the south 20-yard line where we would like to recognize Gene Messer Ford as tonight's official game sponsor. Gene Messer Ford is represented by Joel Reed, Ashley Ramirez, and Morgan Rue. They are proud to make a check presentation.
You know, we were watching. If they don't get this here, their field goal kicker was nailing them from about 47 in pre-games, and it looks like they're getting that lined up here if they don't get this.
All right. Well, tell you what, I'd settle for if we can hold them to a field goal, I'll take that all day.
Damon McCall, Kim Callison, Andrew Babcock, and Doug Young. The Lubbock ISD Board, administrative staff, faculty and employees, as well as the coaches.
Into the first quarter, Andrews up 12-0.
Appreciate the support of Gene Messer Ford as the sponsor of tonight's game. Thank you, Gene Messer Ford.
And we appreciate it. Looks like right now we have 47 people watching us live. We appreciate you watching and appreciate it very much. Try to do the best that we can.
All right, big third down here. 3rd and 16 from Lubbock High at the Mustang 28-yard line.
You have 2 receivers up top, 2 down to the bottom.
They might just be playing for field goal.
And looks like he's going to have pressure. He's going to be running for his life, and he's going to throw it away. And that on the pressure was Colton Stewart and Ranger Harvey. And, I mean, he just come off that edge quickly.
Yeah, they were unblocked. Quarterback didn't have much of a chance. He wheeled out and just threw it out of bounds. It'll be 4th and 16 from the Westerners at the Mustang 28. Looks like they're going to send in their field goal unit. It'll be about a 45, 46-yard attempt. He was hitting them in pregame.
Westerners number 34, Neil Ontiveros.
They better hurry. They get down to 6 seconds on the play clock.
No, but it looks like they got 12 on the field.
Yeah, they're going to have to take a timeout.
They're going to have to take a timeout. They had 11 on the field, and one guy tried to run on number 60, but they realized they already had 11.
Yeah,
like we talked about earlier, special teams.
Yeah, special teams. Yeah, you've got a Mustang defense bent a little there, but they came up with the big plays when they needed to. Got a quarter under our belt in this heat. Let's see if we can't settle in, eliminate the mistakes.
Lubbock ISD would like to thank Circle K for their partnership.
And we want to thank Mike Hudson. If everybody knows Mike Hudson and Andrews, he's the one that makes this possible for everybody. We appreciate him very much. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be able to do this stuff. And special thanks to Andrews Independent School District, the superintendent, athletic director, Jamie Boswell, been really good to us, letting us do this. Appreciate it very much. And they're going to line up for the kick. Let's see what we got. 45-yarder.
Don't jump off sides.
There goes the snap. Kick. He's got a big leg.
No, he didn't get it. All right, he was a little short.
He's going to miss it.
Mustangs will take over the 28-yard line. 11:50 left in the second quarter. Mustangs up 12-0.
And it looks like, so today on the offense, of course, starters on the offensive line, you got center. You have Tate Gore, quick guard. At the quick guard position, you're going to have Carter Lee. And today getting the start, number 52, Max Pierce at the strong guard position. You got Juju Azam at the quick tackle and Big Evan Bustamante at the strong tackle. Andrews comes out. Here comes a sweep. It's going to be a sweep to Jay Shawnee. He's going to cut in, makes a spin move.
Just didn't have a lot of blocking
Bunch of
there.
Westerners there. It looks like he's going to pick up 2 yards on the play.
Just didn't get a lot of movement on that one.
On the tackle for the Westerners, number 55, Keegan.
At your tight end position, you're going to have Big Braden Williams. And then on your swing men, you have 3 swing men that bring in the plays. Caden Williams, Cole Iverson, and Mr. Orendane, Emmanuel Orendane. All right, Andrew's going to come back, 2nd down and 8. And Jay Sean's going to come motion. They're going to give to the fullback right up the gut. And it looks like he's going to pick up around 6 or 7 on the play. It's
3rd and 1.
Yep, 3rd and 1.
Boy, they were trying to strip it there. Hang on to that
I
ball.
thought they were going to get it out there.
2 hands on the ball. 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
All right, Tate Gore's going to come out and get ready. Andrews is breaking the huddle, getting up there. See what they do here. Jay Sean's going to come in motion. It's going to be a little inside sweep to him. He's got some blockers.
Some room.
He's got some room, and
Cut
it looks
down
like
at about the 48.
pick up of about 11 or 12.
Yep. First down run, good blocking, good vision by Jay Sean DeBose, the sophomore running back. Jay Sean's got to be getting close if he's not already over 100 yards here, just starting the second quarter.
All right, it's going to bring up a 1st down and 10.
49.
Andrews has the ball on the own 49. 10:23 left here in the second quarter. Andrews comes out, and they're going to hand it to Mr. Mullins, and he is going to be stopped for a no-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. That's a counter to Mr. Jeremiah Mullins, and he's going to be stopped for no yards. Cade Adams, swingman, is going to be bringing in the play now here on 2nd down and 10. Tate Gore's going to break the huddle. And the Mustangs are going to come out, get prepared, get ready. Tight slot to the left of the quarterback. It's going to spin around. Inside trap to Jay Sean DeBose. He's got some room. He's dancing. He picks up 11 yards. Nice run there by Mr. DeBose. Nice inside trap.
Yeah.
Very nice inside trap. Got some good blocking there in the interior in the middle of the field right now.
Yeah, we popped that, and we've been looking at that play all year, and that's the first time we've really executed it. Good job there by the line. Good patience and vision by DeBose.
Pierce, Gore, and Carter Lee. Great blocking there on the play.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to come out. It's going to be 1st down and 10. And it's going to be Mr. DeBose on a counter. He's going to make a man miss, and now he's going to cut it back to the middle of the field.
What a move by DeBose.
Let's see where they're going to mark this at.
What a move by DeBose.
And that's going to be a 1st down, a pickup of about 11.
About
on
11
the play.
yards. You know, he's got an ability to stop and start that, you know, a lot of kids, high school kids, you don't see it a lot. And the best thing about it, he's just a sophomore.
So 8:56 left here in the second quarter. Clock's running. Andrews driving on the Westerners' 28-yard line. Tate Gore comes out. Offense is coming. Aiden will leave us up to the line. Jay Sean in motion. Straight trap right up the gut.
At about 2.
And the ball's on the ground. We fumbled the ball. And it looks like Lubbock High is going to have it.
The fumble bug again.
Fumble bug.
We just can't seem to shake it.
Ready for a game-changing deal. See the friendly team at Pollard 4.
Reminds me of that George Strait song. Says it's a fumble bug.
Picked up by number 25, Dunkerson.
Well, defense has got to step it up here. There's 8:37 left here in the second quarter.
On their very own 28-yard line.
Lubbock comes out tight. They're going to hand it off, and we're going to have.
So we got a false start on Lubbock High.
Yep, going to be a false start.
Number 16, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
All right, so it's going to be first down and 15. Lubbock is going to have the ball on their own 23-yard line. 2 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom. Quarterback's trying to draw it off sides. Now he's going to look out and get the play call. Coaches giving the signals. Looks like they're washing a car over there. Now one receiver's going to come, shift up to the top, making trips. Looks like Lubbock is ready. They got the play that they want. And they're going to hand it off to number 10. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield by Juan Hernandez.
Hernandez, what a play by Juan.
Hernandez just gets his hands on him and
Beat
just
his
slings
man.
him down to the ground.
Dropped him for no gain.
Great play there by the senior defensive end. And right now, playing at nose guard, you got come in the game. Subs in is Guillermo Martinez, number 16. All right, they come back out. 2 receivers top and bottom stacked. Running back's going to go in motion out to the right. Quarterback's looking. He's under pressure. Now it looks like he's – oh, they're going to throw it over. Nice ad-lib play
Yeah, it was.
by the quarterback. Excuse me, folks. Sorry, we're working the camera.
Pass complete to number 10, Dejon
Great
Jones
ad-lib
for
play
a
by the
Western
quarterback. Great athletic play.
Yeah,
Running
just-
back swung out. They had him covered. And the quarterback floated, told the running back to keep going down the field, and he just dumped it over to him.
Like an NFL play.
All right. So first down, they're going to throw it out on the screen. He's got a little bit of room, but Mustangs are going to converge on the tackle. Looks
Picked
like
up
it's
about
going to
2.
be about 2 yards.
Trevino's pass complete to number 3, Trini Tiarina.
2nd and 7, 2nd and 8 for the Westerners. Their own
Adolfo Baez.
42-yard line, 43.
8 of 2 brings up second down and 8.
All right, second down and 8. Quarterback trying to get us to jump. Now he's going to look over, get his signals from the sideline, what play they want to run. 2 receivers top and bottom stacked. 1 guy comes in motion towards the top. They're going to snap it. They're going to hand it off to number 10. He's got some room.
Go, 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 go!
Picked up the first down out
Yeah, he's-
over the 50.
Yep, he's going to have the first down.
Jones, the ball carrier for a Westerner first down. Brought to you by Wiener Schnitzel.
Nice little chess game. They're moving us around, getting us where they want us, and then running it where we're not. All right, they're in a really, really tight. When they come in motion, the ball's on the
Fumbled
ground.
ball, I think they got back on it.
And big
Be
Juan
loss of
Hernandez
about
is back there in the
5.
backfield.
Yeah, just a high snap, and he dropped it, and they were able to get back on it.
Trevino.
It's going to be a loss of about 5 on the play.
See, do you understand what I said about these chairs? There's 2 of the wooden chairs down here.
2nd and 15, 6:11, and the clock running here in the second quarter. Mustangs up 12-zip.
And they got a guy coming in motion. See what they do. And they're going to fake it to big number 10. They're going to take a deep shot down the field. And he's
Caught
going to
it.
make the catch over Raider Harvey.
He's gonna
still on
score.
his feet. And he's going to
Touchdown,
score,
Lubbock
folks.
High. Yeah, that's good play. Good play. Yeah, they just beat our defensive back. He had his back turned, didn't know where the ball was, and they come up with it and juked him and ran into the end zone. 12-6.
Great pass. Great catch. And the way that he caught it in the position where he was on the field to look up in the sun is just a good catch, good play. Got to tip your hat.
Yeah.
And there's a snap and the kick, and it's going to go through.
12-7.
12-7. Lubbock High. After the turnover cost 7 points.
Yeah. It's been our nemesis. Penalties and turnovers have been our nemesis all year long.
It's got to keep plugging away.
It's all you can do.
All right, so
And there's your
5:50 left here in the second quarter. Mustangs 12, Lubbock High Westerners 7. In the last drive, Andrews had a chance to go down and go up either 19 or 20-0. They were driving pretty efficiently and pretty effectively, and ran a trap up the middle. They popped the ball from the fullback. They recovered, and now they hit us on a deep pass down the field for a touchdown to cut the lead to 12-7.
Yeah, you know, their first couple of drives, they had wide open men streaking down the field, and you kind of thought it'd be a matter of time before they hit one of those, and caught the cornerback, turned around, and they made a great throw and catch. And
well, really, I mean, it's pretty good coverage. He was on him. He just couldn't get his head back around to see where the ball was. And was what we've been waiting to see is we've been waiting to see if we're going to get a return.
Yeah, I don't think we've returned one this year.
So, all right, Lubbock High's ready to kick. Big leg, and it's going to be a short kick. Looks like Jet Fisher's going to get it, and we're going to get a return. Jet Fisher up the middle.
Got some blocking.
He's got a chance.
Not
All right.
upended.
He's out to the Mustang 49-yard line. Great return.
Great return.
Good to see some return action.
Absolutely. Great return by Jet Fisher.
Special teams can be a huge weapon if used properly.
Well, and, you know, we're starting with 5.5 minutes at midfield as opposed to our own 25. Great return.
Good return by the senior safety, Jet Fisher, number 3. All right, let's go, Mustangs. Let's get us a drive going. Let's go get us a score. Andrews comes out. And it's going to be Aiden Olivas on the keeper. And he's got some nice room.
Picked up about 13.
About 12, 13 yards on the play.
That'll move the chains.
Nice little bootleg counter.
Aiden Olivas on the carry for the Mustangs.
It's not your traditional bootleg that you think of. He actually bootlegs off, and it's a counter off tackle.
Yeah.
And designed that way. Very nice design. All right, so Andrews is going to come back out again. And it's going to be an inside trap to Jay Sean
There he
DeBose.
goes.
He's
Follow
got
your
blocking.
blockers.
And I
There
tell
you
you
go.
what,
Great.
let's say who that was right
vision.
there in the middle of the field.
The ball carrier.
And I think that was Braden Williams and someone else. They got him a big pancake right in the middle of the field.
Yeah, that was good block on that play. DeBose followed his blockers, picked up about 13 yards, 1st and 10 Mustangs from the Lubbock High 22-yard line. Let's hang on to the football, whatever we do.
2 hands on the ball, and let's get in between the pylons. All right, Andrews comes out. It's going to be a straight dive to Mian. Looks like he's going to pick up around 3 to 4 on the play. Looks like it's going to be 3 yards. 4:45 here in the second quarter. Andrews in the lead, 12-7. It's going to bring up a second down and 7.
Number 45, Bryson Garza.
That middle's been working.
Yeah.
See what they do here. And they're going to keep it on.
Bootleg.
It's going to be the bootleg again, and it looks like he's
Not
only
much
going to
there.
pick up.
Looks like
and we got a flag.
Keeper for the Mustangs.
I'm going to say face mask.
Yeah, looks
Lubbock
like a face
High.
mask. That's a big play because we didn't have a lot going on there on that run. Just got about a yard.
What would that be, half the distance? Inside the 20?
Yeah, should be first down, half the distance.
Face mask. Number 82 at the defense. Half the yard. First down.
We've got Jeff Scott coming up for the halftime show.
All right, so first and it's going to be first and goal from the 8.5-yard line for the Mustangs. Tate Gore is going to break the huddle and come out. Looks like George Rodriguez is in the game. On the line, here comes Andrews, and it's going to be a rollout. We're looking for a sprint out pass. Aiden Olivas is going to get to the outside. He's going to have a chance.
He scored!
Let's see what the call is.
Looked like he was in.
I think he was in.
Touchdown Mustangs.
Touchdown Mustangs.
What a run. Good speed by the senior quarterback. He broke containment and just outran the Westerners to the end zone. Makes the score Andrews 18, Westerners 7.
Great play. There's a rollout pass. They had one guy there.
It's covered.
Aiden Olivas outruns him, gets to the corner, makes an awesome dive into the end zone. Now Andrews
Got to go for 2.
it's 18-7 now, so looks like Andrews is going to go for 2. All right, we're going to come out. Let's see what we're going to do down here. And we're going to have a false start.
Another
and
false
a
start
fumble.
and a fumble.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still on time down.
Now we have not. One thing I haven't seen today, I haven't seen the speed sweep yet. Let's see what we do here. I don't know if I wouldn't try it here. We have not tried it today. Let's see what Andrews comes out in. Nope, it's going to be slot tight left. And it's going to be a handoff to Jay Sean DeBose on the counter. He's going to cut it back to the middle.
And he walks into
and
the
he walks
there we
in.
go.
for
Nice
a touchdown.
blocking.
For the 2-point.
He almost lost the ball there at the 1-yard line, but he corralled it and stepped into the end zone. Makes the score Andrews 20, Lubbock High 7 with 3:51 left in the first half.
3:51 left. There's a scoreboard, folks.
The official ticket back sponsor for the 2023-2024 Lubbock ISD athletic year is HEB.
All right. Hey, whenever we're driving and we're protecting the ball,
We're moving the ball.
and we're moving the ball easily down the field. The only thing that is hurting us is
Penalties,
the
turnovers.
penalties and turnovers. When this offense is working and it's executed correctly, we've seen flashes all year. We've yet to see a 4-quarter game yet.
It's
But
coming.
it will be coming. And anytime you go from a traditional spread, probably 20 years plus, to an all-running offense, it takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time. And vice versa. I know Monahans, when they switched to the spread, they had a couple of years
Yeah,
there
they
where
struggled.
They really struggled. And now they're
Greenwood's struggling going from a run-based offense to the spread this year. It's just
Exactly.
part of it, but we've seen flashes.
All right, Dalen Jeffcoat ready to kick. It's going to be a little pooch kick to the middle of the field. They're going to get it.
27.
And let's see, dancing around,
down
and we're
to
going to get them.
39.
And it looks like, uh-oh,
They got somebody down.
somebody's down on the field, folks.
I do have the Monterey hat, but I'll be wearing the second.
Covenant Medical Group's Urgent Care Center reminds fans to be respectful to both teams during injury timeouts.
Looks like Lubbock High and Andrews benches. All the players are getting together. Very classy. Both teams are saying a prayer for the kid that's down on the field. Hopefully, never want to see anybody get injured. And it does look like it is a Mustang player. Never a good sign to see the card out on the field. One thing I'll say over the years is with Lubbock High, always great sportsmanship.
For sure.
Class act.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
they're saying that I think it was the front tire blew out. Killed the band director and somebody else.
All right, looks like the Mustang player is up on his feet.
I always hated when something.
Not sure who that is, folks.
There's too many people around to get a number. He got up and hopped over to the cart.
What did Andrews a couple years ago? That bus in Big Spring?
And it looks like very hard to tell, folks, with these numbers that we have. The gold numbers on the white jerseys. Very hard to see.
Let's hope that young man's okay.
See if I here later on I can get you that information. As of right now, I'm not sure who that is, but he is being carted to the locker room. But he did get up on his power, got onto
the cart. That's a
all
good
right.
sign.
So 1st down and 10 for Lubbock High.
Defense needs to stiffen up here.
And they're going to run it. Big
And
boy, Juan Hernandez all over him.
Beat his
into the
block
backfield.
and drops the Lubbock High back for a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12 for Lubbock High.
And Juan
Great
Hernandez
play.
just jumped on his back.
Great play. Rode
Took
him
him to
down.
the ground. It's going to be a loss of 2 yards. Lubbock High's got the ball. There's 3:25 left.
I think
in the second quarter.
we get the ball to start the second half as well.
All right, so Lubbock High's going to come out. 2 receivers up top, 2 down to the bottom. Quarterback's going to take the snap. Quick throw out to the sideline. Got a host of Mustangs out there. Ball's on the ground.
Did we get it?
And it's
We did.
Andrews'
They gave us the
ball.
ball. Fumble. The Mustangs picked it up. We'll take over 1st
And
and
it
10.
looks like, I
Cooper
think,
Iverson, number 20. Iverson picked it
Iverson picked it up, and I think it might have been Jet Fisher on the strip.
Knocked it out.
I think.
Big play right before half. Much needed turnover. Gives the ball to the Mustangs and the Lubbock High into the field with 3:06 left. Let's see if we can't add to this 20-7 lead.
And I wanted to give a big shout out to one of the kids that worked with us all summer. He's getting his first start at strong guard today. Max Pierce looked good today. Happy for Max.
Heck yeah. Get after it, kid.
All right.
So get a shout out to Skeeter Brian Browning, driving in the San Antonio area, listening to us this afternoon.
Little Skeeter.
Former 1995 All-District, All-West Texas point guard for the Andrews Mustangs.
All right, Andrews comes out.
It's like we got a timeout, Lubbock High. They were late getting a man on the field, so that'll stop the clock.
3:06 left here in the first half. Andrews up 20-7. Just got the big turnover. Andrews has the ball on Lubbock High's 37-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, you know, Chase, this is our 5th possession. We've scored on 3, and the other one we were driving and fumbled at around the 25-yard line. So we've moved the ball. The offense has moved the ball consistently. We've scored on 3 of our – this is our 5th possession. Let's see what happens here. The only possession we didn't score was the one where we fumbled.
Yeah, if we take care of the ball, we're going to score some points.
This timeout is presented by Champion Energy.
To be honest, this game easily right now, it's 20-7 Andrews, but this score could actually be 34 or 35-0 right now. You got to give it to Lubbock High.
Yeah, they're fighting.
They're fighting, and they're trying to strip at that ball. They've watched a little film.
Yes, they have.
So, the thing about playing ball is each game you put things on film, and
good coaches will counteract it and have a great game plan the following week.
All right, so Tate Gore's going to break the huddle, come out. Cade Adams brings in the play. Andrews comes out. Aiden Olivas under center, and he's going to drop back to pass. He's got a little bit of pressure. He tries to just throw it away down the middle of the field. And
didn't have a lot of time, really any time, and they had this covered down the field. Wasn't a lot he could have done there, but other than what he did was just throw it away.
We'll stop the clock with 3:01 left.
Yeah, you talk about watching film. Every pass play we've scored on this year, there's been nobody around the receivers, wide open streaking, and Lubbock High has been all over the play action pass. We're just having issues protecting Olivas, giving him time to throw.
See what they're going to do here. We got a split out way down here, and we got 2 of them. Let's see what we do here. All right, Aiden Olivas is going to give it back around to Jay Sean DeBose. He's going to break a tackle, and it looks like he's going to pick up around 4 on the play.
Looks like we had a
nice little different look there.
Number 4, Joe
We might come back to that and keep it on the
Yeah.
quarterback keeper.
Garza.
Might have seen something
clock
there.
running, 2:42. 3rd and 6 from the Lubbock High 33-yard line. Mustangs really need to take advantage of this turnover and see if we can't punch it in before halftime.
All right, big Manuel Ordain's bringing in the plays, the big swing man. I tell you what, the middle of the field has been working. And I don't know if I wouldn't go back to right up the gut. Let's see what they do here. Inside trap to Jay-Sean DeBose. They've ran that play all day long.
They got us on that one.
And he's going to pick up around 2.5 on the play. It's going to bring up a 4th down and about a long 3. There's 2:09 clock ticking.
On the tackle for the Westerners, number
4th
3,
and 4 for the Mustangs. Picked up about 2. Didn't have a lot of blocking on that play. Got what he could. We're at the Lubbock High 31-yard line. That's what we can pull out of our bag of tricks. 1:52 and the clock's moving.
I've been waiting on that speed sweep today. Hadn't seen it yet. 1:47. There's 17
I don't know.
on the play clock. It looks like Andrews might take this down all the way and call a timeout. I think that's what they're going to do. There's 1:38, 37. The play clock's at 5, 4, 3. Yep, we're going to go ahead and call a timeout now. Get some clock off.
Timeout. Andrews. Second charge time and a half.
Yeah, I haven't seen that speed sweep yet today. Let's see what they do here.
Good time as any to run it. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to complete any passes, and they've been covering us real well down the field. Might as well.
And that inside sweep, that belly play, we've seen the outside one, but we haven't seen that inside one either. That's off tackle. That's usually they run behind Big Evan Bustamante or George Rodriguez.
For their sponsorship of today's game, the tremendous show of support for the coaches and athletes, as well as the administration, faculty, and employees.
Boy, I think after this game, we've got Lubbock, Monterey, and Abilene High. That'll be a good game to watch. I saw Abilene High's band 18-wheeler pulling in the parking lot earlier.
All right, let's see what Andrews pulls out of the bag. 4th down in a long, about 3.5. All right, Cole Iverson's going to come out, split down to the bottom. Speed sweep. Here comes the speed sweep. They're going to give it to
He's
Mr.
got
DeBose.
some blockers outside.
He's got blockers outside. He's going to cut it back.
And he
He's
got
gonna
the first
break a
down.
tackle.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to get the first down, and I think he got out of bounds.
Yeah,
Nope.
no. They got to
They're
call
going to wind the
timeout.
clock.
There you go. Down to about the 15-yard line. There was a speed sweep.
Finally
you
saw
called.
the speed sweep. Kind of held it till they needed it.
Had some
Okay,
good
clock
blocking,
is
good
running.
vision.
1:16.
How many timeouts we got left? One? All right.
We got one timeout left.
Need to-
1:10 left.
Little urgency here.
All right, Andrews comes out. Let's see what they do here. Jay-Sean comes in motion. They're going to give it. I'm not sure. Kind of faked me out. I wasn't sure who had the ball. Mr. DeBose is going to pick up 1 yard on the play. Andrews is going to use their last timeout with 55 seconds left.
Looked like the two pulling guys turned up into the hole and left the two outside guys unblocked, and that's why he didn't only picked up a yard.
As a reminder, Lubbock ISD has a no re-entry policy. If you choose to leave the stadium for any reason, you must purchase another
Really
ticket
nice field
to
here
re-enter
in
the
Lubbock.
stadium.
They've really done a fantastic job with this stadium. Very nice. I think this is the first time I've been in a game. Every time the home team gets a first down, it's a Wiener Schnitzel first down.
So that was our last timeout. We've got 55 seconds left.
Now, I do know this. Now, in practice, they do have a NASCAR with this offense that goes quick. As soon as they spot the ball, boom, they up there. So we haven't ran it yet in the game yet. We've done it in practice.
We're going to have to do it now. We're out of timeouts.
So this might be a time where you want to incorporate that with 55 seconds left, and you got to go, 14 yards to score before halftime. We've got 74 people live watching, listening. Thank you very much. All right.
See what they can come up with. Got 3 plays, 55 seconds, and no timeouts. Is that Cole Iverson split left?
Speed sweep. Here it comes up to the top.
They strung us out with no blocking. Lost about 4.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. Hold on. So this is what I'm thinking. They have a counter with that play back to the inside. Now, Jay Sean ran straight to the out of bounds. I'm thinking that might have been a play where you're setting
it
up.
Maybe. Let's see.
That could be a setup here. Let's see.
Let's see what they do.
It's going to be 3rd down.
They
kind of,
I think they acted like they expected that was coming because they had 10 guys outside waiting. Got a straight T look.
It's going to be Jay Sean DeBose is going to cut up the middle, and he's going to have a chance. He's going to be
scored.
into the end zone.
Touchdown, Mustangs.
Touchdown.
Nice run by Jay Sean DeBose. Great blocking up front.
Great play. Come back on the counter, cut it right up the middle.
And that was a formation we hadn't seen. That was a straight T formation with a counter. Great blocking. DeBose used his vision and speed and just knifed into the end zone.
Tate Gore with a nice block.
Absolutely.
And
26-7 Mustangs. 42 seconds left in the first half. Going for 2, looking for more.
All right, let's see what we dial up here. Straight lead.
Dive.
It's going to be Mullins.
And
He's going to be in.
Mullins
2-point conversion
was
is
met
good.
At the 2, and he muscled his way in, ran over a couple of Westerners into the end zone. 28-7 Andrews, 42 seconds left at the half. And Andrews gets the ball to start the second half.
Tell you what, some good, like the play calling
Good
there,
blocking.
and they took their time, ate some clock, not leave a whole lot left. 28-7, Mustangs on top. 42 seconds left till halftime.
Yeah, that was a good drive.
Yeah, that's something we hadn't seen with a straight T like that.
Just the counter out of a different formation. It was well blocked. DeBose used his quickness. He met a man at the 2 and just knifed it into the end zone. Great play call, great execution. 28-7 Mustangs with 42 seconds left before halftime. Like we said, the Mustangs will get the ball open in the second half.
All right, Andrews ready to kick. Dalen Jeffcoat's the kicker. Let's see if we pooch or we go deep. And it's going to be a little pooch kick to the middle of the field.
He fair caught it. Yeah.
Yep, one of the players for Lubbock High threw his hands up, and then they tried to run. I think that's going to be a flag on them, and I think it'll be moving 5 yards back from where he caught the kickoff.
I would put my safeties back at about the our 40-yard line and not let anybody get behind them because I have a feeling they're going to be nothing to lose going for it all.
Be interesting to see if Lubbock High is going to take some shots or they'll just be good with running the ball here and going into halftime and try to regroup, see what they do. Coach has got them all over there talking to them. Yep, and sometimes that means they have something dialed up, maybe a little trickeration that they might try right for halftime.
Well, they'd have, like I said, there's.
Looks like Callie Torres is going to be coming in on the defensive line here. And Diego Peregrino is also in there. Juan Hernandez. All right, quarterback's going to be there. He's going to drop straight back. And it looks like he's going to scramble.
He's got some
Dalen
room.
Jeffcoats is going to have him out in the flat, run him out of bounds.
34 seconds left.
Going to keep it for about 8 yards, but right there he was looking. He scrambled. Dalen Jeffcoats is playing spy in the middle of the field. And quarterback's probably around 5'7". Jeffcoats is a big boy, and he said, nah, I think I'll just take it out of bounds here. So 34 seconds left till halftime. And here we go. Callie Torres is going to apply some pressure. Juan Hernandez.
He fumbled the
ball's
ball
on the ground.
Westerners got lucky and got back on it. That would have been a disaster.
Great play there. Callie Torres with the pressure on the outside, make the quarterback come up. And then from the backside, Juan Hernandez gets the sack. We got a kid down, folks, so we're going to go silent for a minute.
Covenant Medical Group's Urgent Care Center reminds fans to be respectful to both teams during injury timeouts.
Oh, 18 seconds left.
Never like to see kids down the field hurt.
Not at all.
And it does look like, folks, we're probably, when we get to halftime, we are going to go ahead and we're going to turn off
Get
the
your
live
players
feed.
up on his feet, getting off on his own power. That's a good thing.
And we're going to go ahead and turn it off during the halftime show. I'm sorry, folks, for that. And then we will
Preserve the battery.
To preserve battery, and then when the teams come back out for the second
We'll have
half,
the whole second half for you.
we are usually we have 3 batteries today.
Got it out of town in a hurry.
Yeah, and had some things going on. We got 2 fully charged batteries.
He has a no re-entry policy. If you choose to leave the stadium for any reason, you must purchase another ticket to re-enter the stadium.
Okay, so we've got 3rd and 8 for Lubbock High at their own 29-yard line. 18 seconds left before halftime. Looks like they have it's the same quarterback.
All right,
back
he's going
to
to drop
pass.
back. Kelly Torres applying some pressure.
He's got pressure.
And he's going to
threw
throw it out to big number
backwards, but
32.
He's got some room.
And he's going to get what he can. It's going to be a late
hit on the Mustangs.
out of bounds by Dalen Jeffcoats. And
yeah, he was going out of bounds. He didn't have to hit him on that play. I don't know. You want kids to be aggressive, but you got to be smart too. 10 seconds left.
Late hit, number 8, the defense. 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, look, watching the replay up on the board, he was about 2 steps out of bounds, and he just leveled him. Like I said, you like kids to be aggressive, but you got to be smart. You can't hit people when they're out of bounds. And
well, and especially you got 10 seconds left till halftime, and
got to be more disciplined.
Now they're at the point to where if they wanted to take a shot at the end zone,
they could.
All right, 10 seconds left. Andrew's up 28-7,
and we're
going to jump off sides, and the play should have been blown dead.
Offside.
It was unabated to the quarterback.
5-yard penalty.
Play should have been immediately
Still
blown
first down.
dead. It's going to give them 5 yards here. But they're on the Andrews 39-yard line.
7 seconds left.
There's 7 seconds, so
and they're out of timeouts.
They're close enough to heave one to the end zone. Let's see what Lubbock High does here. Got our 2 safeties back deep. We're kind of playing off. See what we do.
Got a hold and they didn't call it.
Quarterback's going to throw the ball down the field.
Ooh.
And right there we
went for the
it's
pick.
Incomplete. Yeah, Ordonez come up for the pick, missed it.
Hit
and
17 right in the breadbasket, and he dropped it. That would have been a touchdown.
That would have probably been a touchdown, but
we
will take it. 28-7
Mustangs
at
leading at halftime.
Folks, what we're going to do to preserve battery, we're going to go ahead and turn off the live stream to save battery. We will, when the teams start coming back out for warm-up, we will turn it back on. We appreciate you watching, and we'll be back in a little bit.
Stay tuned. We'll be back.
What is it?
He missed that kick, too. He almost could have caught that little score.
We're supposed to look at you.
sound of.
Music is arranged by Scott Ward, visual package by Clayton Harris and Robert Doyle. Band under the field direction of drum majors David Hughes, Gavin Ortiz, and Ana Lucia Argio. Color guard captains present for us and Rachel Beatty. Drumline captains Kathleen Curry. Battery captains James Jenneman and Louis Luna. Horn ensemble captains Alexander Hughes and Alicia Medlin. Soloists include Kyle Covington and Eva Flores. Band directors are Wayne Winter, Joseph Lorenzo, Aaron Myers, Victoria Gonzalez, and Tayana Hare. The band would like to recognize the marchers of the week. Congratulations, Rebecca Jays, Daniela Alvarez, Brandon Hernandez, and Lauren Rodriguez. Drum majors, is your band ready?
You brought that wooden chair up for me.
Oh, that's the heavy one.
You may begin your halftime performance.
We got that thing back up there. So
Yeah. Yeah, those are heavy.
I'm not sure why they're down here. I hope I'm not too much of a pest to you guys.
No, you're fine. No, sir.
We try to accommodate here.
No, you do. It's a great facility.
They just redid the football field and track this summer.
It's nice. Very nice.
gentlemen, your 2023 Mighty Mustang Band.
Woo! Y'all know all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your Lubbock High School Gold Dust Pond Squad. Tonight, the Pond Squad will perform a hip-hop routine for your entertainment. The Pond Squad is under the direction of Kayla Ansel. Tonight, our performance is sponsored by First United Bank and Menchie's Frozen Yogurt. Our member of the week is Margaret Howard. Please put your hands together for LHS Palm.
Woo! Y'all know all right. Let's go.
No masterpiece. 10 bad babs and a young to me. One bad look like a masterpiece. Looking for a dunk like an athlete. Big drip, what you call it? Big drip. Ice chain, pure water. You got the cab, but can't afford it. You got the bad, but can't afford it.
Let's get it. I bought for 16 pieces. This is G5, no, this not a challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me in the fridge. They come see, they some cannibals. They like to geek. Wake up and repeat. She took a look.
Chef cooking for me. They say my shoe came crazy. The mental asylum looking for me. You a boogie to me. I'm in that way and
Don't get scared now. It's starting to push. Let's go.
Yeah.
Might just get hit with Derby.
Running water, but no food. Period.
Might just get hit with Derby.
Everybody put your hands together for the Gold Dust Bomb Squad. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present from Lubbock, Texas, the Lubbock High School Westerner Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Alice Bailey, Stephen Rodriguez, Joe Galvin, and color guard instructor Maria Cullen. The band is under the field command of drum majors Samuel Salinas, Taylor Reber, and Toby Tyner. This week's section of the week are the clarinets, and our performer of the week is Trang Tran. The Westerner Band's 2023 production is entitled Beyond the Pale. The show explores significant iconoclastic works from the 20th century, including Rite of Spring by Igor Stravinsky, The Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson, and A Lighter Shade of Pale by Procol Harum. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lubbock High School Westerner Marching Band. High School Western Marching Band.
Just get us rolling. I'll hang down the floor down the floor. Mic check. Mic check. Testing. Testing.
Oh, yeah, little mic check, yeah. All right. Sound good?
Mic check. Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you, Chris.
Yeah. Attention, Walmart shoppers.
Attention, Walmart shoppers.
All right, folks, we're fixing to get the second half underway. There's about a minute and a half left. Just enjoyed two fine performances from these high school bands. And the Mustangs will receive the ball to start the second half. Andrews is up 28-7 over Lubbock High. What do you think about the first half, Chase?
Well, I mean, we're moving the ball methodically. We had the two fumbles that really were up 28-7. Now, one of the fumbles resulted in a long touchdown pass for them, but the way that we were playing, if we do not turn the ball over on those two drives, this game could easily be probably 35-42-0 right now.
Yeah.
But, hey, we've been looking good. We're moving the ball. Line's looking great.
Yeah.
Now, minus that we have had a couple of the penalties and things, but kind of cleaned it up there in the second quarter.
Yeah, for sure.
And,
yeah, we talk about the offsides and the false starts. You're going to have those learning a new offense that relies so much on execution and timing. After that first quarter, we didn't see a lot of that, which is encouraging. And, I think we were talking to Coach Boswell last week, and it may be a week from now, it might be a month from now, but we're going to put 4 quarters together. When we do, the offense is hard to stop, and we've seen flashes of that this year. It's just
well, and another thing to think about is not only do we have a bunch of young kids learning a new system,
only 2 seniors on offense,
but you're also looking at first-year coaches on the offensive side that are also play calling in this offense is a different style than the spread. A lot of times you are calling plays to set up another play that's coming down the road.
Correct.
So you might give up a 1-yard run or 2-yard run because you're trying to set up something else.
Yeah.
So, hey.
And I think in today's world of football, everybody's used to the high-flying offenses, quick scoring. And this is a throwback offense, but there's been a lot of programs that's had a lot of success, especially because it's not seen much anymore. So, we're excited about it.
All right, the Westerners are coming out. Mustangs are on the opposite end of the field, ready to come out. And just to let everybody know, so here in a little bit, I will have to change out the battery on the camera. It'll go black for just a couple of seconds, and then it'll come back on. So just to give everybody a heads up, Mustangs now coming out.
Mustangs got about 50 players this year. How many seniors we got on the roster this year, Chase?
Seniors on the roster. Let's go ahead and break that down. And we're going to go ahead. So we got Damien Ordonez, Jet Fisher, Juan Hernandez, Aiden Olivas, Nehemiah Gomez, Manuel Orendane, Cooper Iverson, Callie Torres, Jared Cargill, Ranger Harvey, Jared Murphy, Julian Valenzuela, Keegan Sutherland, Tate Gore, George Rodriguez, and Diego Peregrino. That's going to be I believe 15.
15 seniors. only 2 start on offense. I believe there's 5 on defense. So the
You
Mustangs are
you
going
got
to
2
have
start on offense, and then of course you have one of the swingmen that comes in, so it's kind of like a starter.
we're going to have a lot of lettermen coming back next year.
Have a lot of youth. All right, here comes the kick from Lubbock High. It's going to be deep over Jet
his
Fisher's head. It's
head.
going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Andrews will have the ball on the 25 to start the third quarter. And let's see what they talked about in the locker room.
You know, this is one thing we've struggled with in not last week, but in some other games. Big first half, come out, shoot ourselves in the foot in the second half. Let's see if we can put 2 halves together this week.
Yeah, no, against Greenwood in the second half, we kind of come out flat. I think we had 4 penalties in a row to
Same
start.
with Canyon Randall. We were up 25-7 at half and kind of sputtered there in the second. Let's see what we can do.
All right, it's going to be an inside trap to Jay-Sean DeBose. He's going to pick up 1 yard on the play. Come out in the I formation. Jay-Sean is the slot. Looks like it's almost like a sweep, and they spin around. They hand it back to Jay-Sean in the middle. It's going to pick up 1. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. All right, here comes Andrews coming out. All right, they're going to give it to the fullback right up the gut. He's got a little lane. He's going to get spun around.
About 8 yards.
Got 8 yards on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2.
I saw Saiz had 2 hands on the ball in that time. 3rd and 2 for the Mustangs.
Going to be on their own 33-yard line here to start the third quarter. And it looks like Lubbock High is going to go ahead and call a timeout. Now, one thing I do want to go over, just something, we might not have to pull it out here in the second half. Now, we ran a couple of speed sweeps earlier, and I had alluded to we do have a counter play back up the middle. It's a good-looking design, great-looking play. We'll see if sometime in the second half if we pull that out or not.
Break it out, yeah.
And I believe it's Mian that actually gets it going back the other way. So Lubbock High took a timeout already. 11:22 here to start the third
coach
quarter.
must not have liked something he saw. I don't know.
Doors to the most prestigious universities open, and soon he was accepted to Yale University. Ralph says it was the best decision he's made in his lifetime.
My story began right here.
The Lubbock Independent School District. Watch how the story begins.
All right, Mustangs come out, 3rd and 3.
First drive here of the third quarter. Emmanuel Warren-Dane, the swingman, brings into play. Mustangs ready to rock. They're going to give it to the fullback right up the gut. There's
He
a
got
big
the
hole.
first down. Hang
He's
on to
still
the ball.
fighting.
Hang
He's
on
still
to
going
the ball.
forward. The
Good
line's
run.
pushing.
Good run. About a 13-yard run by Saiz. Good blocking. Muscled his way up and ran over several Westerner defenders.
Tell you what I
13-yard
like to
gain.
see right there. Fullback gets stopped about 5 or 6 yards down the field.
Keeps his legs moving.
Well, not only that, but number 75, Big George Rodriguez, gets behind him, pushes him for an extra 3 or 4.
1st and 10 Mustangs. 11:06 and running here in the third quarter.
All right, Andrews coming out to see what they dial up. And it's going to be another give to the fullback up the middle. He's going to make
more room. Hang on to the ball.
And he's still fighting.
There
They're
you
trying
go,
to get
buddy.
the ball away from him.
Got about 6-7 yards. Tough running. Good blocking by Saiz.
I tell you what, they're after that football. They're trying to get it away from him.
Andrews has found something in the middle. The last couple of plays, we've gotten about 18 yards on 2 carries by the fullback.
Ain't going to be long. They're going to fake that up the middle, and they're going to give it around
That's
off
the slot
tackle.
T. That's the slot T.
Let's see what happens. And it's going to be the counter to Jay Sean. He's going to be stopped, and they're going to fight back. It looks like it's going to be no gain on the play.
Yeah, it didn't look like we blocked the the defensive end. Nobody blocked him, and he was just waiting on DeBose.
Big 44 is the one that we watched a couple of weeks back.
Yeah.
Really good-looking player for Lubbock High Westerners.
3rd and 5.
Against Big Spring, he was a game wrecker. If it hadn't have been for that quarterback for Lubbock High getting hurt in that game, they probably would have won that game.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we
A
got to
big
block
3rd
him.
down and 5. See what we come up with. Here it comes. It's going to be right to the fullback. He's
Fullback
got some
again.
room.
He got the first
And he's
down and
gonna break
more.
a tackle.
He breaks it out to the 35, down to the 30. Mercuricio Saiz, counterplay, just a basic turnaround dive. Mustang offensive line muscled him out, and he rumbled for about 20 yards. 1st and 10 Mustangs at the Lubbock High 30. Got a man down.
Covenant Medical Group Urgent Care Center reminds fans to be respectful of both teams during injury timeout.
Oh, and it looks like
Lubbock High's got a.
it looks like
injured
Tate
player.
Gore, the center's holding his snap in hand. Lubbock High's got a player down on the field, folks. One thing about this, running this style of offense compared to the spread, it's a grind. It's a grind on the lineman, and
Yep.
a lot of players do go down, and it's especially and then on a day like today where it's
95 degrees.
it's probably well over 100 degrees on that turf.
Mm-hmm. Lubbock High player's up on his feet. That's a good sign.
Good sign. He's going to get to walk it off.
Yeah, the Mustangs have found something running just the basic trap and dive plays up the middle. Andrews have the ball 1st and 10 at the Lubbock High 30.
And we're going to change the battery out on the camera, folks. Bear with me just a second.
Jayshawn DeBose with a carry of about 5 yards on the counter. Brings up 2nd and 5 for Andrews at the 26-yard line.
All right. Sorry about that, folks. Had to get the battery changed out real quick.
DeBose had good patience, good blocking on that, just followed his blockers. Got about 5, 2nd 5 for the Mustangs, up 28-7 and looking for more.
All right, and they're going to give it around Mian. He's trying to break the tackle. Looks like he's going to get about 1 yard on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5, long 4 maybe.
Yeah, Mian got the ball on the counter, tried to pop it outside, and just couldn't get around that linebacker.
They got some really, really tall, big,
Rangy kids, yeah.
outside linebackers.
8-12, clock running. Mustangs up 28-7. Driving the ball, 3rd and 5.
Right, it's going to be given right to the
Back
fullback.
to the fullback again.
He's fighting.
He's going to pick up about 2 or 3. It's going to be about 4th
He's
and
going
a
to get
long
3
one.
on the play, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 2.
4th and 2 for the Mustangs from the Lubbock High 21-yard line. Well, Chase, this is the slot tee. We ought to be able to line up and get 2. See what they come up with.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they don't put a nose guard over the center, I might look at a quarterback sneak.
They've got, looks like they've got
And
two techniques. They might.
and
Straight
straight
dive,
lead.
and they got the 1st down. Got about 5 yards. Leroy Mayon, great blocking over the left side. Nobody touched him until he's 3 or 4 yards down the field. 1st and 10 Mustangs driving deep into Western Territory. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line, up 28-7.
And these drives like this and this style of offense
Wears
I
down
mean,
a defense.
It does. It takes its toll.
Well, you know that Lubbock High defense is gassed. Hands on their hips.
And they are substituting in defensive tackles now.
That looks like they've got. There
They've
we
got
go.
2 guys up real tight over the center. See what they do. And Jayshawn DeBose is going to have it
He's
up
got
top
one
of the
man
counter.
to beat.
He
He's
puts
going
a
to the
juke
outside.
move, gets to the
Touchdown!
corner, and
Almost.
gets knocked out at the
1.
1 yard
What a
line.
move by Jayshawn DeBose, the talented sophomore. Juked inside and cut it on the outside, got around his man all the way down to, well, they're going to mark him out at
Tell
the
you
4.
what.
Looked like he got a little closer than
That's
that.
what you call an ankle breaker.
Yes, it was.
Mercy. 1st down and goal from the 4 yard line. Andrews knocking at the door.
6:48, clock running. Mustangs up 28-7.
And now on that outside counter, it looks like the defensive line now is kind of spread out. Let's see if they go back to the
I'd run a
middle.
quarterback sneak.
See what they do here. It's going to be a
Straight
straight
dive.
lead again. Inside
Touchdown
touchdown.
Mustangs.
Right behind the center, Tate Gore.
That was big boy power football, folks. Lubbock High didn't touch the running back. He just rode the back of the Mustang lineman into the end zone. 34-7 Mustangs, 6:43 left in the third quarter. What a way to start the second half. Get the ball in the 25, a long 75-yard time-consuming drive, vintage slot T offense, and we've got the Westerners on their heels, folks.
And we're gonna line up for the extra
See if
point.
we can convert one of these.
All right, snap back, hold is down, the kick is up.
Looks like
and
we got it. We got it.
We got
it. Right. 35-7 Mustangs.
Dalen Jeffcoats with the extra point.
We converted a PAT.
Mustangs up 35-7.
What a great drive. Vintage slot T drive. No penalties, no turnovers. Great way to start the second
Saw
half.
2 hands on the ball.
Yep.
Line going behind the fullback a lot of the times, pushing the pile. We call that a scrum.
Yep.
And excellent.
Best of Lubbock. We hope to serve you and your family soon. Stop by to see us at 406 Avenue Q.
All right. 35-7. And the good thing, when you get up like this, the other team's got to throw the football.
Yeah.
Andrew's getting set to kick off. And there's the kick by Jeff Coates.
Fielded at the 18.
And number 10.
Got a little room.
Got a little same.
Upended by the Mustangs at about the 37.
Going to be Adolfo Valles and Damian Ordonez on the tackle there. They will take over with the ball at their own 37-yard line.
I think that's the first opening drive touchdown we've had all year. Second half.
Very good.
Very good.
They're going inside out. Good play calling. Great job. All right, they're going to come out.
See if we can't get a turnover.
And it looks like it's going to be a run
the ball
to number 10. And we're going to have them.
Good
looks
play
like
by
a
the
gain
defense.
of 1 yard.
Who was that out there?
That's going to be Adolfo Valles. It's going to be Ordonez, and it's going to be Sammy Saldivar.
Good play by the Mustang defensive line. I'm kind of surprised that Lubbock High just ran a dive on that play, but they may be wanting to get out of here.
All right, they're going to line back up.
Second and 9.
2 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom, tight end down the bottom. He wants the quick snap. The quarterback, he's under pressure. He's in trouble, and he's just going to throw it away, and he's lucky.
He might not be out of the tackle box.
He was lucky there because Ordonez was sitting out there, and he threw it over his head.
Yeah.
That could have been a pick six.
Could have been. That stops the clock. 3rd and 9 for the Lubbock High at their own 37-yard line. Big third down play for the Mustang defense.
Right here, you got Jet Fisher on number 17 in the slot. And looks like Ordonez is going to come down here on the bottom. Raider Harvey, they switch out. He goes up to the top. Looks like we're going to have a false start
on the Westerners,
which is going to bring up a 3rd and 14 now instead of a 3rd and 9.
False start on the offense. It's number 50. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
All right, 3rd down, a big 3rd and 14. Lubbock High comes out in the spread. 2 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom.
Bring the house.
One's coming in motion, number 3.
There they come.
They're bringing the house, and it's going to be man-to-man. They're going to throw it up down the field.
What a catch, what a
and
pass.
He makes a great catch over Raider Harvey down the field.
Yep.
Coverage was there. He was on him. The guy is a back shoulder throw. Guy goes up, makes a great catch. Those back shoulder throws are really hard to defend.
He just threw it, had pressure, just threw it up, and they completed it for about a 30-yard, 25-yard gain. 1st and 10 Westerners at the Andrews 46-yard line.
And that sun really is in the face now. The players trying to look over at the sideline to get the plays.
Yeah, these 4 o'clock games start times aren't normal what you see in varsity football. It's usually dark by now.
All All right, and they're going to hand it off to big number 10.
And he's
Juan
dropped
Hernandez.
in the backfield. Juan Hernandez
that is.
and Brady Kelly.
Yep, Juan Hernandez and Brady Kelly.
It's about a 5-yard loss. Excellent play by the senior defensive lineman and junior outside linebacker.
And you could tell Juan just read that play, come right in. Excellent play. Brady Kelly setting the edge.
2nd and 15 from the Westerners.
All right, they're going to take the snap. They're going to play fake
Screen
it, throw
up,
it out, and it's going to bounce on the
skipped
ground, incomplete.
Cooper Iverson was on his way out there to make a play. That quarterback just short hopped it out there. Didn't have enough on it to get it out to the receiver. Stop the clock, 4:55. 3rd and 15 from Lubbock High, thrown.
All right, so last time on 3rd and 14, we brought the house. Maybe this time, like we did last week, let's see if we dial up one of those zone blitzes.
Back them off.
Well, it looks like we're coming, and then we back out into coverage. Let's see what we do here. All right, Lubbock High's going to come out, 3rd down and 14. And they're going to run big number 10.
Oh, he's got some room.
He's got some room.
He's going to – he might score. Oh, face mask. Oh, that's a face mask.
Right there, what we had, Lubbock High come out. They found a formation. They had us.
We had nobody out there.
They had the numbers on one side. Great design play. Really, the way the play that was designed, they had the numbers up on the top side, and then once that big guy had a, and we talked about this on our show. That guy's always good for about 1 or 2 big plays a game.
Yeah.
And
oh, they gave him the touchdown. Did they give him the touchdown?
Yeah, he got in for the touchdown.
35-13, PAT pending. It's up and through, 35-14, Andrews with 4:44 left in the 3rd quarter. The defense got him in some 3rd and longs, just couldn't hold up.
And we got a flag after the play. Uh-oh, let's see what we got here. Lubbock High players telling the people to come back out on the field. Let's see what we got here.
They're going to go for 2? All you can go is half the distance, or penalize them on the kickoff, right?
Well, let's see who they call this on. This is actually a big penalty. And the umpires are still getting together trying to figure it out. Dead ball.
We have unsportsmanlike, number 4 for the kicking team. We also have dead ball, unsportsmanlike, number 24, the defense. Those penalties will offset result of the try. Good.
So no harm, no foul, 2 unsportsmanlike. That's kind of the way they do it these days. They call it on both of them, which is a good thing. Because remember, used to the guy who responded is the one who got the flag. But 35-14, Mustangs up, 4:44 left here in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if we can't get the ball and put together another long drive.
Well, you know, and we were talking earlier about the turnovers and penalties. We've done a lot better job today. Now, we did have a little lull there in the 1st quarter. But another thing that I've seen that we really need to really get a handle on is, I'm going to say that's probably 5 or 6 either unsportsmanlike or
late hits,
or late
personal
hits.
fouls.
And,
can't have it.
We really got to clean that up.
Get you beat in a big game.
And now Lubbock High is going to get the kick off from Andrews' 45, so I'm pretty sure they're going to kick it out of the end zone.
Yeah.
But this is also a good opportunity on this end of the field if you wanted to onside.
Yeah, we got the good hands team out there.
You know, kicking there from the 45.
You're down 21. I'd onside it. Or try to pooch it and drop it in between DeBose and the up men.
And they're going to onside kick it. Jet Fisher gets on it.
Mustangs take over the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, up 34-14 with 4:41 left in the 3rd quarter. We need another long drive.
And it's time for the Hill and Our Polo scoring drive summary. The Westerners with 63 yards and 8 plays, ending in a touchdown run by number 10, DeJohn Jones. Carolina Polo are proud supporters of the Westerners and all our Lubbock ISD teams.
Sun's finally starting to go down behind the press box, so there's going to be a shadow in the field, folks.
All right, Andrews. Let's see. 6 seconds on the play clock. And they're going to give it right up the middle. And it's going to be, it should be a face mask.
Face mask, they didn't call it.
And
at about 4 or 5.
His head almost got ripped off there. That was Saiz. A gain of 4. Take that on first down.
Number 25, Braden Dunkerson.
And the clock's running.
In a 4 brings up second down.
Good thing about the slot T. You got a lead, it runs the clock. 4:13 here in the third. All right, and they're going to give it back up the middle to Jayshawn DeBose on an inside trap. He's going to pick up 3 on the play. That's going to bring up
3rd and 4, 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Yeah, it looks like on some of those counters and some of those inside counters, we're 1 or 2 men being blocked from breaking them.
Well, and it's also, like we saw in the last drive, it's a chess game. They were moving those defensive linemen in, they're moving them back out. And
big 3rd down here. We need to convert, not give them any more momentum.
Give right up the middle to the fullback. He's going to have the first down. Gets about 4 yards on the carry.
That's what we need. Moving the sticks, keeping the clock moving. Just a simple turnaround handoff dive to the fullback. Saiz off tackle, picked up about 4 or 5 yards. First down Mustangs at the 34-yard line. 3:11, the clock moving in the third quarter. Mustangs up 34-14.
Plays being brought in and see what they dial up. And it's going to be the quarterback keeper.
He's got some room. He's got some blockers, and
he's going to get rode out of bounds after about a 12-yard pickup on the play.
Nice design, good blocking.
Actually, right there, that was actually a tackle over play towards the direction that the quarterback was keeping it. Defense did not adjust.
Picked up about 12, 13 yards. 1st and 10 Mustangs, the 46-yard line. 2:26, clock moving.
Cade's going to bring in the play. He's a swing man. Tate Huddle's going to break the huddle. 2:16 and the clock is running. Comes Jayshawn in motion.
Looks like
they're
they
going
were
to do a sweep.
offsides. And they're going to call us for
they're
that.
going to call us, and it looks like it was them offsides.
False start on the offense, number 52. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Well,
I think 52 moved because his man come across the line in front of him. But sometimes the zebras, it happens. And Lubbock High substituting again.
1st and 15.
Substituting it in real slow. All right, here comes Andrews. First down at 15. It's going to be a sweep to Jayshawn. He's going to cut it back inside. He got another face mask, but we're not going to get the call on it. He's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. Yeah, when he cut it back inside, he got ripped across his face mask, but
looks like they got it. They didn't call it. 2nd and 11 for the Mustangs. 1:21 in the third quarter, clock running.
Manuel Orendain's going to bring in the play as the swing man. 2nd down and 11. 1 minute left here in the third quarter. And it's going to be a pitch to Jayshawn. He's going to cut it right up the middle. Huge hole right up the middle. Now he's going to get to the outside. Should have been another face mask.
Mercy, it looks like they've missed 2 or 3 of those.
That's the 3rd face mask they have missed on this drive, but first down, we'll take it.
Excellent blocking by the line. DeBose just followed his blocks, cut outside, and if he would have got outside one more, he would have taken it to the house, but we'll take a 15-yard gain. 1st and 10 Mustangs driving into Western territory at the Lubbock High 39-yard line. Mustangs up 35-14, looking for more.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Here comes a sweep. And Jayshawn DeBose right up the middle again on the
Mercy,
sweep.
look at that blocking.
Look at the holes. He's going to cut it back. He's going to have a chance.
Blocking everywhere.
He's to the
gonna
house.
score. Touchdown Mustangs. What a
Touchdown Jayshawn DeBose. Great blocking.
That was an offensive line clinic for the Mustangs. They had the Westerners on skates. DeBose just followed his blocks and strolled into the end zone. 41-14 Mustangs.
Would you say over 200 yards today, Chris?
Has to be over 200 yards.
And just to let you guys know, after the live stream, about an hour or two after, I will post the stats of the game, the official stats of the game. I will post on our Facebook page so everybody knows.
Oh, did he
and
get it?
he's going to shanks the kickoff to the left.
41-14.
41-14. Andrews in the lead with 10 seconds left till the fourth quarter.
Gene Messer Auto Group, Optimum, HEB, and South Plains College. Be sure to tune in.
Well, 2 drives in the third quarter, 2 long drives for a touchdown, highlighted by that last sweep play to DeBose was a clinic on offensive line blocking. I don't think he was touched.
And you know what I like the most about it? 2 drives, 2 scores, and there's 10 seconds left in the third quarter.
That's what you do. It kind of looks like Lubbock High's defensive front's worn down. They're on skates. And
yeah, this last drive, they're really trying to sub in for those D tackles, and you could tell the guys running off and on the field are they're moving in a way that is tiresome.
Back deep for the Westerners, number 10, Dejon Jones.
Andrews getting set to kick off.
Jeff Coates puts his foot into it, kind of squibs it, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 30. Lubbock High will probably take the 5 yards, start at their 35. See if the defense can come up with another stop.
And also, before we end the live stream, you guys can, if you would like to comment and maybe have who you think offensive and defensive player of the game, stuff like that. If you'd like to comment, we'd like to see it. We will have, now with them having 2 games here, we cannot do any live interviews after the game. So, but we will post, also after the stats, we'll post who our players of the game was.
Westerners take over first 10th, 35, on 35, down 41-14 with 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Right up the middle, and he's met and dropped in the backfield. That was looks like we got a face mask on that.
And
great play by the defensive lineman there, number 56.
And of course, we get the face mask.
Yeah.
15-yard penalty, first down.
Well, it's a great play, and
just can't grab the face mask. That's 15 yards.
41-14, 5 seconds left here in the third quarter.
That'll do it for the third quarter, folks. Head into the fourth quarter. Andrews leading Lubbock High 41-14.
Mustangs 41, Westerners 14.
And before we end this live stream, we'll actually tell you, me and Chris will have our players of the game.
Today's game, the tremendous show of support for the coaches and athletes, as well as to the administration, faculty, and employees of Lubbock ISD is appreciated. Thank you, Gene Messer Ford.
We got Susan Langley. Wow. That's Susan.
Blast from the past.
Blast from the past. Good to have you on. Glad you could join us.
For the officiating crew working tonight's game.
We're in the fourth quarter, fixing to start it. This will be the first play of the fourth quarter. Andrews up 41-14.
First and 10 Westerners at midfield.
All right, they're going to play action. They got a guy streaking wide open in the middle of the field. And he's going to get a big game for about 20, 25 yards.
Joshua Coleman for a wiener schnitzel. First down.
And that's a wiener schnitzel. First down.
Yeah, they had a busted coverage back there.
Yep, guy streaking wide open.
Gotta
Good pass, he would have scored.
Gonna have to clean that up before Canyon High next week.
All right. And they're going to run it to number 9. He's trying to get outside.
Nowhere
Great
to go.
pursuit.
Host of Mustangs there waiting for him. Lost a yard. Looks like we've got some backups in now, Chase.
That's going to be little Zach Cabrera that was in on that. Callie Torres was in on that. And it looks like Maya Gomez was in on that as well. And Julian was in on that tackle as well. All right, the quarterback's going to drop back. He's just going to take a shot deep. Ordonez back
great
there.
Coverage.
Great coverage. Ordonez on the coverage there. They just take a shot, run a streak up to the left sideline.
3rd and 11. Third down's kind of been our nemesis. Let's see if we can't get a stop here. Of course, it's probably 4-down territory for them.
All right, let's see what they do. Big number 10 back in at running back. All right, and then they're going to hand it off to him.
I was fixing to say, I'd give it to him.
And he's going to cut it back, and he's going to break some tackles, and it looks like
he's going to have a first.
He's going to be short.
About a yard?
About a yard short. It's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Big play.
Oh, 10, the running back's telling the coach from Lubbock High, let's do it again.
I'd give it to him if I was the coach.
And I lay money they're going to run it up top to that side this time. Let's see what they do. They try to catch us off sides. Now they're going to look over at the coach. All right, the running back's going to switch sides now. Let's see if they come back and run the same play they just ran. And they're going to give it to him again. And it's the same play that he scored on earlier.
He's got the corner.
And he's got a corner.
He might drug down at the 5.
I'll tell you what, he was drugged down by Julian Valenzuela. Great hustle by Julian. That was the exact same play that he broke the long run on earlier. It looks like Lubbock High's kind of found something here in the second half.
Yeah.
They get lined up in a certain deal, and they got the numbers on one side of the field. .950 left in the fourth quarter. Andrews up 41-14. And they're going to give it to big number 10 again, right up the middle. Huge hole. And he's going to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, you don't like to see that at the end of the game, giving up such easy yardage, but I think Andrews has a lot of their subs in there at this point too.
There's another McGavick-Nissan touchdown for the Westerners. McGavick-Nissan, your home team Nissan dealer.
(41-21), 9:36 left in the ball game.
And Lubbock High not giving up.
Well, we've had 2 possessions and scored. The second half, they've had 2 possessions and scored. Not what we want to see from our defense.
Well, all right, Andrews coming out. Let's see if we get to return it again. And
I love it.
We've been waiting to see Mr. DeBose get a return.
Hadn't had one this year.
Hadn't had one.
Plains Capital proudly supports high school football on the South Plains.
Western is ready to kick it off. Left-footed number 34. Here he goes. He's going to kick it deep. And
Out of bounds.
No, Mr. Chavez is going to get it.
See if we can't get a return here. There you go.
Nice return. Out to the 25.
It's good to see those returns, isn't it?
It is. Returns can be a big weapon.
The Westerners went 65 yards in 10 plays, ending in a 5-yard touchdown run scored by number
All right. Let's see if Andrews comes out and keeps the
momentum going.
Keep putting their foot down. Let's see what happens. And they're going to give it off to, looks like Mian. And he's going to get up for about 5 yards. And it looks like we do have some
substitutions.
We have some substitutions in. We have senior number 53, Keegan Sutherland now, is coming in at the strong tackle position.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd down and 5.
Doing our best, folks, with the Andrews numbers. It's very hard to see the gold on white. Very difficult. There comes the inside toss to Mian. He's got some blockers.
Blocking.
He's getting behind him.
There you go. Picked up about 15 yards.
About 15, 16 yards on the run.
On the tackle for the Western,
1st and 10 Mustangs.
Bryson Garza.
All right, looks like Mian's going to go off to get a breather. Jay Sean's going to come back out on the field. Tate Gore's going to get out of the huddle, go to the line. Here comes everybody up to the line. See what they come up with. And it's going to be a sweep to Mr. Mullins.
Good blocking.
And they got
Good
great
running.
blocking.
He's still on his feet.
He's still going.
He's still running down to the 18-yard line. What a fantastic. The offensive line on that play was absolutely phenomenal. Had the Westerners on skates, just blew them out of there. Mullen just followed his blockers about 40 yards down the field. 1st and 10 Mustangs from the Lubbock High 19-yard line. Now you're kind of see the slot T wearing down the way it's supposed to be run.
All right, here they come back out again. Let's see what they dial up. And they're going to give it to Mian. There's a
Big
huge hole. He makes a move.
Out.
Stiff arm.
Down to the inside the 5 to about the 2-yard line.
We're in the 4th quarter, 7:51 left. Andrews up 41-21.
Well, Andrews just running at will. I think they've got Lubbock High kind of worn down. Offensive line's doing a fantastic job.
I'm going to go ahead and say, Chris, I think my offensive player of the game this week is going to be the offensive line.
Yeah, yeah. Leroy Mian walks in for the Andrews touchdown.
With the touchdown, with the tutty.
I bet we've rushed for close to 500 yards, if not over.
Well, I was talking to, leaving the house this morning, I was talking to my son, Tate Gore. He's a center on the team. I was talking to him, and I told him, what do you think? He said, well, we're going to play as hard as we can. And I said, let's go rush for 500-600 yards today.
Well, we're close, if we're not there yet. Did we get? I think we got it.
And we got the kick.
48-21 Andrews with 7:25 left in the 4th quarter. Mustangs putting on an offensive slot T clinic tonight. Multiple backs over 100 yards. Probably rushing up around. We're up around 5, give or take, right now.
Good to hear that fight song.
Yeah.
Over and over and over.
Over again.
And there's still 7:25 left in the game.
Special thanks to Money Wash for providing small washers to Lubbock High vehicles this season.
Yep, we're going, and Ira can already tell you, my offensive player of the game is going to be the whole entire offensive line.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. The offensive line's got to be the player of the game. They've really taken control and dominated this game from the get-go. Lubbock High Field's at their 15-yard line. Man brings it up, finds a seam, and he'll be dropped at about the 34 by a host of Mustangs. Led by number 20, Cooper Iverson.
Number 1, Damien Ordonez, and number 20, Cooper Iverson.
Yeah, the offensive line's really kind of stepped up tonight. It's what we kind of been waiting on. We talked about that this morning. This could be a get-right game. Much needed with Canyon coming to town next Friday night. Big game next Friday at the Mustang Bowl.
Huge game.
They're going to
taking a shot deep.
Good coverage by Damien Ordonez. Quarterback had a good throw. The receiver turned to make a play, and Ordonez was step for step and went up, made a play on the ball. That'll stop the clock.
And the play faked the cameraman out.
Yeah.
And folks, we'd like your input for next week. I know there's some of y'all out there watching. We got people from all over Indonesia. We got people from the Philippines.
One from Mexico.
One from Mexico. All over the United States, El Paso, Texas, Dallas, Houston, Round Rock. If y'all would like the game next Friday night live stream, could you please let me know in the comments? Let me know what you think. All right, quarterback's going to draw back.
Looks like we got a hold. Yeah,
Harvey,
they finally called
pressure.
The hold.
Now they're going to complete it down the field, but we got a hold way back here in the backfield.
That's going to put them at about 2nd and 40.
Tell you what, that quarterback looked at Ranger Harvey and he
took off.
He got out of there. He looked and said, "No."
Mm-mm.
Holding on the offense. We also have personal foul.
Coleman, Texas. We got somebody watching from Coleman, Texas.
Wow. Holding on them, we had another personal foul to offset it.
Another personal foul. Oh, we got some people in some of our favorite people in Carlsbad, California.
There you go. Is that Rosie and Al Gonzalez?
Rosie and Al Gonzalez. Al, the legendary quarterback from Andrews, Texas. And played out at UTEP in El Paso.
Yes, sir.
Glad they can watch
Aiden.
All right, quarterback's going to hand it to number 10. He makes a juke move in the backfield.
We got him in the backfield.
is there, and Ordonez says, "No, you're not getting outside this time."
Lost about 5 on that play. Good play by the defense.
Also, that was a really good play by Colton Stewart there. Good, did a real good job. Stepping and feeling. You know what I mean?
Words of Coach Mike Levy, step and feel, baby, step and feel.
.6:30, and the clock is ticking here in the fourth quarter. Andrews up 48-21. Lubbock High, 3rd and 15. Looks like we have another substitution. It looks like we have senior Jared Murphy, number 36, playing corner, and looks like Lubbock High is going to call a timeout.
We got a flag on the field.
I think it was going to be the delay of game.
Delay of game, so yeah, they gave him the timeout, yeah.
This timeout is presented by Champion Energy. Champion is excited to bring award-winning electric service to the Lubbock market. New energy coming soon to Lubbock.
Tell you what, if they would have done a Wiener Schnitzel first down every time we got a first down, Wiener Schnitzel would have got their money's worth.
Yeah, they would have. Yeah, I'm anxious to see their rushing yards tonight. It's got to be up around 500 yards.
Nine scores, 9 drives.
Yeah, I think the only drive, Andrew, we scored on every offensive possession tonight with the exception in the first half of the fumble.
It's going to be in between 500 and 600 yards.
Looks like we got
And one thing is the quarter ain't over yet.
Nope.
Got a big third down and 15. Let's go ahead and check our comments. See what we got.
Third and 15, 6:12 left in the ball game. Mustangs up 48-21.
And they're going to take a deep shot down the field, triple coverage.
Picked off by
And it
Adolfo Valles.
Yep.
What a play by the junior safety.
They just launch it up into triple coverage, and Valles,
Ball
wow.
hawk. Flew
Wow.
over there, used his speed to go up, high pointed the ball.
I tell you what, Adolfo Valles also today is making he's
had a
making
good
a
game.
statement for defensive player of the game now.
Juan Hernandez has had a
huge game today as well. Colton Stewart's had a good game.
Yes, he has. Looks like we've got a new quarterback in for the Mustangs as Kate Adams, the junior backup quarterback and tight end, comes
Spring
in.
Branch, Texas.
Oh, wow.
Noelia Rodriguez. Glad you're listening. Thank you very much.
Oh, Aiden's still
Oh,
in
Des
the
Mullins, Iowa. And there goes a pitch to Mullins. And he's going to be stopped for no gain. Wow, we got people from all over. Really like it.
That's good stuff.
No gain on the play brings up second down and 10.
5:37 clock running. Mustangs up 48-21. Second 10 at the Lubbock High 49-yard line. Mustangs milking the clock at this point.
All right, looks like it's going to be a sweep to Mr. DeBose, and there it comes. It's a sweep. He's going to cut it up the middle. He's got a lane.
Close to a first down.
He's going to get 9 on the carry.
Third and 1.
We also have Lisa Diaz and her son are listening from Fort Worth, and we got Micah Balderas from
Bulverde.
I know, I was trying to get it out. Texas. Very cool, very cool. Appreciate y'all. All right, Andrew's going to straight dive to Mr. Mullins. He's going to have the first down. He's still fighting. We got a scrum.
Looks like he got about 6 on that play. Be first and 10 Mustangs. The Lubbock High 35, 4:40 and running the clock. Now they're going to stop the clock to move the chains, and they'll restart it real quick.
Mr. Lynn Hudson's in the house. Thank you for listening, sir. Trinidad Liao. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you, Daniel Duran. Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you, what you do for the kids and officiating. Appreciate it very much. All right, and it's going to be a give to Mr. Mullins again. And
Picks
Mr.
up about
Mullins,
9.
He's still
running
going.
hard. Yeah, picked up about 8 or 9 yards on the counter.
All right, Chris, so we got 3:58, clock's winding down. So who do you have as your offensive player of the game?
Well, my offensive player of the game, of course, we've had a lot of good performances. Aiden Levis has had a good game. Jay Sean DeBose has probably rushed for 300 yards. Tonight, we've kind of seen it click with the slot T. I'm going to give my offensive player of the game to the whole offensive line.
All right, I concur, so that's what we're going to go with. And then, okay, defensively.
I'm going to go with Juan Hernandez, defensive end.
All right, you're going to go with Juan Hernandez, and I am going to go with Adolfo Valles. So we're going to have a
There you go.
co-defensive players of the game. So we'll be doing a post on that later, and on our players of the game.
3:09, clock running.
Did want to know from everybody if you can let us know with a thumbs up or a yes. Would you like us to live stream the game next week against Canyon in Andrews? We'd appreciate it. We'd like to know.
Mustangs just milking the clock now. Might get another play or two off, then we should be able to just kneel on it.
All right, and they're going to give it right up the middle to the fullback. He's going to get stopped for no gain.
Alan Chavez on the carry for the Mustangs.
Thank you, Susan Langley. Once again, we wanted to say, if you get a chance, we have our Andrews Mustang Slot Team Mafia show that we do. We film it every Wednesday and put it out every Wednesday night. Try to have 2 or 3 Andrews Mustangs on our podcast every week. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with it. All this stuff is for the kids. We don't make a dime off of it. We do it because we love to do it. Also, live streaming. On the live stream, if it wasn't for Mike Hudson, it's all his stuff. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be able to live stream this stuff. And we want to just give him a shout out and say thank you. And
for sure.
Also on our podcast that we do on Wednesday nights, Daniel Montoya with Monument Realty.
Yeah, good
guy. If it wasn't for him,
top-notch setup, good guy.
We wouldn't be able to do any of that. And so we will be in Andrews next week with the Canyon game. Lord willing, we'll be there. We'll bring you the live stream. For those of y'all who cannot make the game live, it'll be a big game next week. That's a big one.
Yeah, it will be.
This puts us 3-2. Got a chance to go 4-2, then go down to Lakeview in the district. There's going to be a toss to Mullins right up the middle. And Mullins is going to break another one. He's still rumbling.
On his feet.
He's got a chance to score.
And he scored.
He's in for the touchdown.
Jeremiah Mullins with about a 26-yard run, and he bulled his way in through several Westerners. And that makes a score Andrews 54, Lubbock High 21 with a minute 10 left in the game.
30 years ago, I played on this field against Lubbock High Westerners, and we won 54-13.
Pretty close score.
And right now it's 54-21 Andrews Mustangs. Gotta like it.
Yeah, this the running game tonight has executed all 4 quarters, finally put it together. This was what we talked about being a get-right game. And
we got another kick.
Glad to see it. We got another kick. 55-21 Andrews with a minute 10 left in the game.
And let's go ahead and pan in on the Andrews Mustang band, who's done a fabulous job. And we've kept them busy tonight.
Yeah, they played that fight song quite a few times tonight, that's for sure.
Like I said, folks, yes, sir, Lonnie Proby in the house, man. Appreciate you.
Lonnie Proby.
Appreciate you, bud. And Lonnie Proby remembers back 30 years ago, 54-13. We come down here to Lowry Field and beat them 54-13. I bet he remembers that game. In that game, Andrews held Lubbock High to negative 26 yards rushing in that game.
Wow.
Of course, Lowry Field was not near as nice. They used to have the big, on the north end of the field, they had the big mound, and you had to come down that big walkway. Number 64, Lonnie Proby.
Big Lonnie.
Great ball player, good guy. Oh, they're going to muffin it around and see what happens. They're going to throw it back, do a little trickeration.
They should have just kept it what they were doing. They lost some yards.
Wow, that's one of those that when you're a little kid and you're down at the park and you hear that little music coming.
Yeah.
and you know it's one of those. What are they selling? Those little push pops.
Yeah, snow cone man.
That was when I saw that play right there, that's what it reminded me of for some reason.
Well, he should have, once he he muffed the kickoff, he should have just took it up the middle. He had some room. Ended up losing about 6 or 7 yards on the attempted trick throwback. I would look for Lubbock High just to run it a couple times and get out of here.
59 seconds left in the game. Andrews up 55-21. We'll see if Westerners just kneel on it to get out of here, or let's see if they want to work on some things before next week. Let's see. They're going to drop straight back to pass. He's got pressure. He's going to scramble out. He's going to throw it to the middle of the field. Great coverage there.
That was just good catch by the receiver. Good coverage. Clock's moving. 42 seconds.
41, 40, 39. And the quarterback's going to throw it right out here. And
Oh, my.
he
Threw it out of bounds.
mercy. Looked like he was throwing that thing to Brownfield. He just turned to throw it and just threw it way out of bounds. Maybe slipped out of his hand. Piper, Fisher, thank you for being on. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the Fishers. Good people. Thank y'all. Mr. Padilla, appreciate you, brother. All right, quarterback's going to throw it.
Just kind of threw it out of bounds again. I don't know.
He did. He threw it out of bounds.
Anybody around the area he threw to.
Stops the clock with 27 seconds left.
I don't know why they just don't run it and get out of here and get somebody hurt.
Third down for the Westerners.
Oh. .27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Andrews up 55-21. It's third down and 10. Thought Lubbock High might just take a knee and get out of here, but they're going to run number 10 again. Here he goes.
Now.
He's got a little something. Oh, what a leap.
What a leap, and he's got some room. He's going to be knocked
still
out
going.
of bounds.
That's the guy that me and Chris had watched a couple of weeks back. Great looking.
Torched Big Spring a couple of times.
He did. Great looking player there.
Yeah, if their quarterback wouldn't have got hurt, I think they probably would have beaten Big Spring a couple of weeks ago.
I really think there's no doubt in that. The quarterback out here, for y'all that are listening, for Lubbock High is a freshman. All right, snap's going to go back. He's looking. He's got pressure. He's just going to throw it out of bounds. He didn't have any time. And right there, he had Colton Stewart
barreling down on him.
Oh yeah, unblocked off the edge.
Well, it'll be 2nd and 10.
Downfield, number 17 in the offense. 5-yard penalty.
I don't know why they just don't run one more play. Just give the ball, hand the ball off, and let's get out of
here.
here.
Thank you, Chad Matthews. Chad says thank you. Miss Valenzuela, thank y'all. Appreciate you. Susan Langley, appreciate you very much. Ernesto, appreciate you too, sir. All right, and they're going to throw it out here to number 15 on a little screen. He's going to.
That's complete to number 15, Derek Torres.
That's going to be Maya Gomez on the tackle. It's going to be 9 seconds left. It's 55-21, and Lubbock High Westerners, there's no quit in them.
No.
They're fighting all the way to the very end.
No quit in them.
A lot of respect. Christopher, appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Oh. What was? Oh, that was almost caught, then picked.
We got a flag on the play with 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I don't know why we're doing this with 2 seconds left in a 55-20 ball game. Just kneel on the ball and let's go home.
Yeah.
Mercy, they're going to get somebody hurt out here.
For a 4 p.m. Friday game, nice crowd out of Andrews.
Yeah. Hard to get here at that time if you're working.
All right, let's see what they dial up here, and they're going to run it again to number 10.
Thank you.
And
there you
nice
go. That'll
run.
do it,
That's going to end the game.
Mustangs 55, Lubbock High 21. We'll see y'all next week at Andrews, the Mustang Bowl. Big game against the Canyon Eagles at home. Chance to move to 4-2 before we start district.
Appreciate everybody. And always remember, everybody, it's a great day to be a Mustang.
Yes, sir.